Platinum $96.99, Gold $94.99. Monroe-Matic plus shock absorbers, they're just $26.99. Mystic Bar and Chain Oil is a bargain at $4.49. Wix cabin air filters start at $17.49. And the Performance Test antifreeze testers, $119 and $2.99. Don't forget our large storage units and low tire prices at Parts Plus in Hobart. Parts and a lot more. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 7 locations to serve you: Hobart, Cordell, Sentinel, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, and Mangum. A family serving families. Larry and Kim Eshetai and their qualified staff are at your service 24/7. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. Larry and Kim Eshetai. There for you in your time of need. Count on Larry and Kim Eshetai. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes, rayandmarthas.com. Sonny's Express is now serving delicious Hunt Brothers Pizza, and they have a full-service grill in Roosevelt. Hunt Brothers Pizza is now available in Hobart, Roosevelt, and in Granite. Don't forget the delicious Subways at the original Sonny's in Hobart, plus a full deli. Sonny's Express. 5 locations to serve you: 3 in Hobart, 1 in Roosevelt, 1 in Granite. Remember, now a full-service grill and Hunt Brothers Pizza in Roosevelt. Make a stop today out of Sonny's Express. If you think you're paying too much for insurance, you should see Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency in Hobart. The Watkins Agency is an independent agency representing several companies, and Van will find you the best rate and the best coverage for the home, automobile, farm insurance, liability, whatever you need. Contact Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency, 320 South Washington in Hobart. Give him a call at 580-726-5190. Woodland Gardens Assisted Living Center in Hobart is a new and beautiful facility. Woodland Gardens is for people 55 years of age and older. They offer 34 units, 448 square foot apartments. They serve 3 delicious home-cooked meals every day. Check out this new and quite beautiful facility for yourself or for a loved one. For more information, call Pat Holt, Administrator, 580-752-4445, 752-4445, Woodland Gardens at 915 North Broadway in Hobart.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Western Technology Center, an important member of Oklahoma's career tech system. It provides skills for success in today's workplace. Call today to find out what WTC can offer you. Western Technology Center, educating people for success. Give them a call at 580-726-8400 or online at westtech.edu. Western Technology Center.
It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Frazier Bank. In fact, we have been helping businesses for years, offering startup capital, money for equipment, or money to expand. Talk to one of our loan officers today and start building your business tomorrow. Frazier Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum. 333 Dental Care in Mangum. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When it comes to getting your prescriptions filled quickly, just have your doctor send them to Bratton Drug in Mangum or Granite Drug in Granite. where competent and friendly pharmacists will quickly fill them correctly. Bratton Drug and Granite Drug are hometown, locally owned pharmacies, and they know you have a choice when it comes to a pharmacy, so they appreciate your business, and they're proud to serve you. That's Bratton Drug in Mangum and Granite Drug in Granite.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum. Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items, too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get the cue. I'm on the air. I didn't know that. Bryce Sellers and Tyson Morley will be our officials here this afternoon and this evening. Shelly Fox is here, and Shelly's sharing something with me that I did not know until this afternoon, and I found out that Tyson has thrown somebody out that is near and dear to both Shelly and I. I will leave it right there. Not going to go any further with that one. All right, this will be a fun one. You talk about getting after it. It's semifinal Friday night here at the Tri-County Basketball Tournament. Thank you so much for joining us on 107. What am I? On Classic Hits 97.7 as we get ready for the third meeting between the Hollis Lady Tigers and the Mangum Lady Tigers. They played back in December in the championship of the Best of the Southwest, and that was won by Hollis. Then they played 2 weeks ago in the semifinals of the Merritt Classic at Merritt. That ball game won by Mangum. So they will play here this evening. One team advancing to the championship. One team will play in the third place game tomorrow. And then for giggles and grins, they'll play one more time during the regular season. So 4 matchups for this group from Mangum and Hollis. Starting 5 for Richard Carney. They will be the visitors here this evening. They are dressed in their road black uniforms with the white numerals and the orange and white trim. They'll go on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. Dusty Pence, Sarah Rogers, and J.C. Nippert, Nicole Rogers, and Kyra Hussey. The starting 5 for this group for Richard Carney. They come in at 12-4. Meantime, starting 5 for Reagan Hightower's club, dressed in their home white uniforms with the maroon numerals and the maroon and black trim. And they will go with a starting 5 that will include Hadley Shelby and Taylor Robinson. She'll be joined by Michael Macias. Madison Rollins will get the start here this evening for Coach Hightower. And the final member of that starting 5 will be Alasia Stewart. So it's Stewart, Shelby, and Robinson, Macias, and Rollins, the starting 5 for the Hollis Lady Tigers. Mr. Fox, how are you, sir?
I am great. I enjoyed calling that last game, but I'm really excited to call this game. I know these two teams aren't unfamiliar with each other.
Well, I want to go back for a minute. You talked about calling that ball game between Hollis and Snyder. Hollis came from behind by as many as 15 and won by 53-52. The carryover effect to the girls' game.
Momentum, excitement for the fans, to say the least. I think the Hollis fans will definitely be ready for a close one.
Can we get the camera on that right now? Carney sitting in the stands next to Chad Fox. He's gone now. Boy, I tell you what, Richard, he must be loose for this one. So Sarah Rogers and Alasia Stewart on the tap, and it's going to be controlled by Mangum, and we are underway. Thank you so much for joining us on our 5 Facebook pages, on the YouTube channels, and on the air, Classic Hits 97.7. Rogers, Pence, Rogers, Nippert, and Hussey out on the floor for Mangum. And they will be patient on the offensive end. The last time these two clubs met, Keely Hussey was in the lineup, and she had the express purpose of shutting down Alasia Stewart. Nicole at the right hash mark. Looking inside, she'll go to Sarah. Draws the double team, goes to Kyra. Fakes the three. Now she'll kick it back out top to Nicole. Here's Dusty. In the corner, Nippert. JC. 3-ball on the way. Didn't get it to go. Weak side rebound, Hussey. And a reset now for Mangum. Diagonal pass, Nippert. Lobs inside Sarah. Can't handle the pass. Taken away by Hadley Shelby. And here comes Elijah Stewart and Hollis for the first time this evening. Stewart on the run. Little bounce pass near side Shelby. Up top, Rollins. Now here, Michael Macias. Taylor Robinson, the only one who hasn't touched so far for Hollis. 3-ball, Stewart got it, Elijah.
And that's the one person you don't want shooting the ball tonight.
Dusty Pence back the other way. 3-0 early lead. Pence going to go the length of the floor, draw the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Let's see if that's on Hadley Shelby. And it is. Shelby's first and number one called on Hollis. So Hadley will go to the line to shoot two. Look for Keely Hussey to come off the bench very quickly for Mangum if Stewart does get hot. First one for Pence, no good. Dusty will get one more.
And you know if Elijah Stewart gets going, she really gets going, she can score in a hurry.
Second one on the way for Pence, no good. Dusty missed them both, and the rebound cleared off by Shelby. Hadley giving up the dribble in the backcourt. Got to find Rollins, does. Madison into the front court. I meant to ask Reagan Hightower what had happened to Madison to wear that mask. Obviously had to do something with the nose. Must have broken her nose. She wears that protective mask. Good hands there by Nippert, and we'll get a tie-up and the ball lost out of bounds. Taylor Robinson touches it last, and it will be Mangum basketball. Minute 2 gone by here in quarter number 1. Hussey to inbound. Kyra looking. Now we'll find Nicole Rogers. Nicole giving up the dribble. She'll go back to Kyra. Got to watch that 10-second count. Hussey now on the run. Kyra across the timeline to Nippert in front of the Hollis bench. 5:45 left of the first quarter play. 3-0 our score. Hollis on top. Nippert left side. Diagonal over the top to Dusty. She wanted to go baseline, got cut off by Shelby, and a reset now to Nippert. JC, late pass. Robinson with the steal. She couldn't keep it in bounds. It'll go out of bounds, and it will be Mangum getting the basketball back.
The Hollis Lady Tigers came out in full court pressure, and that might cause fits for the Mangum Lady Tigers tonight.
5:33 left here in the first. Inbounds pass, Nicole Rogers, JC Nippert now hands it off to Dusty. Pence had Sarah at the free throw line, goes to Nippert about 30 feet from the basket. JC back to Dusty, had the three, puts the ball on the floor, little bounce pass near side. 5:20 left in the first quarter of play. Rogers to Nippert, now they'll swing it around to Pence here on the near side. Dusty had a look inside, turned back by Shelby, and back out top Nippert. Pence to Nippert, JC looking, nothing there. Good defense inside by Hollis. Patience by Mangum. 3 minutes gone by in the first, it's still a 3-0 ball game. Nippert in the corner, she'll go to Sarah, back out top, JC, now Dusty. Off the dribble penetration, Rollins good defense. Bounce pass, Nippert. Now they'll find Nicole at the free throw line, try to force it inside, ball batted away. Here comes Shelby into the front court, and Hanley going to slow things down to Stewart. Elijah, skip pass near side, Michael. Macias, back to Stewart. 4:40 left here in the first period of play. Shelby from 15, halfway down, didn't get it to stay. Nippert with the rebound in traffic. Good job by JC. Kick it out now to Hussey. Kyra coming across the timeline. She'll cross over, go by Macias, put up the shot, didn't get it to go. Blocking foul going to be called. Hadley Shelby went down hard. That may be the second on Hadley. It is.
In that last possession, the Hollis Lady Tigers defense was nothing but great. The Mangum Lady Tigers tried driving multiple times, and there just was nothing there.
Suffocating, I think, is a good way to put it, wouldn't you?
Exactly. Suffocating would be the word.
Hussey shoots free throws. First, good. Kyra gets one more. Mangum on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game. 4:25 left in the first quarter of play. Second one on the way for Hussey is good. Kyra made them both. 3-2 ball game. Mangum and Hollis. Here comes Stewart the other way. She'll weave her way through traffic, leave it for Shelby underneath the basket. Hadley went the wrong way on the shot as it came up from the bottom. Rebound going to be cleared off by Nicole Rogers. She'll get tied up by Rollins, and the arrow going to point the way of Hollis. Not a good job that time by Nicole getting the ball down around her waist. Got to keep it up above your head to avoid that tie-up. Skip pass over the top, caught by Shelby. She'll go to Elijah. Puts it on the floor, tries to get by Hussey. Now here comes the ball, taken away by Nicole. 2-on-2 fast break. Nicole dribble, forgot the ball, and got called for the carry. Well, it got out of round one time. She brought it back in. The second time couldn't corral it back. Nippert and Nicole setting down. Jaden Davenport coming into the ballgame. Also checking in for Mangum will be Keely Hussey. So it's Pence, Hussey squared, Davenport, and Sarah Rogers. Michael Macias now, hounded in the backcourt. She'll break the 10-second line and look for Stewart, but keep it herself instead. 3:50 left in the first. Here comes the basketball, and a good catch there by Dylan Fox. 3:49 left in the first. Did you get that on camera, Tanner, that ball coming at us?
No, he's not as good with the camera as I am.
Well, there you go. He's obviously more humble than you are, though.
Yeah.
3:45 left here in the first. 3-2 ball game. Macias, deep three on the way. Michael, front of the iron, didn't get it to go. On the rebound, it'll be Robinson. Taylor puts it up and in.
Good putback by Taylor.
So Robinson will make it 5-2. Hussey, that's Kyra with the basketball. She'll try to blow down the far sideline. Shelby with her. Little push off by Kyra. Now she'll find Keeley with the ball. Keeley with 3:20 left in the first quarter of play. Backs it out now. Goes to Dusty. Mangum looking for their first field goal of the ball game. Kyra in the corner to Davenport. Back inside Sarah. Telegraph pass taken away by Taylor Robinson. Davenport going to get double teamed. Or check that it's the double team by Davenport and Keeley. Shelby for three. Got it. Henley Shelby. And a timeout going to be taken by Richard. 2:59 left in the first. 8-2. Hollis on top. Back in 30. Classic hits. 97.7.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
2:59 left in the first quarter of play. 8-2. Mangum to inbound the basketball. Quick 30-second timeout taken by Richard Kearney. Kyra gets the inbounds pass there on the near side to Dusty. Pence double team to the backcourt. She'll go back to Kyra. Hussey, head on a swivel, comes flying across the timeline. She'll weave her way through traffic. Now kicks it right side, Jaden. Davenport for three. That comes up short. Taylor Robinson with the rebound. Robinson gets it into the hands of the playmaker, and that's Rollins. Madison walks it across the timeline. She'll go to Michael, now Hadley. Back to Macias, deep three from NBA land. Shot doesn't go, blocking out Sarah Rogers with the rebound, and a reach-in foul going to be called on Madison Rollins.
And again, she's got to get that ball above her head. She's putting it down at her waist, and it's just really easy for them to grab it.
Foul on Madison, her first, and number one called on Hollis. Check that, number three on Hollis here in this first quarter of play. And that full court pressure defense that Dylan Fox talked about a moment ago. Still being employed by the Hollis Lady Tigers. Inbounds pass caught by Sarah. Rogers had it kicked out of her hands by Rollins.
Both defenses are in some sort of full court pressure, trying to get some turnovers here early.
At stake, a chance to play in the championship tomorrow night of the Tri-County Tournament. Rogers, the inbounds pass. Sarah had the ball knocked out of her hands, picked up by Alasia Stewart, and there's another turnover. Alasia coming across the timeline, picked up by Keely Hussey. She gets a little push off, leaves it for Shelby out on the corner. Hadley going to dribble, drive, go inside, puts up the shot, had it blocked by Sarah Rogers. Sarah said, get that stuff out of here!
And here early in this first quarter, you can tell it's going to be a very chippy game.
Chippy, I like that. We're not Chip and Joanna Gaines chippy either, are we?
No.
Three ball Rollins off the iron, didn't get it to go. Rebound picked up by Jaden Davenport. Davenport wants to run. She'll go down the far sideline. Davenport dribble, drive, lost the ball, taken away by Shelby. Stewart out in front. They get the ball to her, chasing from behind Hussey. Kyra will not get there in time, and the layup for Alasia Stewart. Back the other way. Here comes Davenport. And Jaden got to slow things down, let traffic clear. 10-2, 1:45 left in the first quarter of play. Tatiana James comes into the next dead ball. Hussey at the right elbow. Keeley looking for help. Davenport between the two circles. Now they'll come near side to Dusty. Pence bounce pass Hussey. Kyra back over the top. She'll go to Davenport. Trying to get Sarah free inside. Robinson all over her. Minute 25 left in the quarter. Sarah gets the ball, bobbles back to Pence. Now Davenport. Jaden to Dusty. Looking inside, nothing there. Not a whole lot of movement. It's all on that one side of the floor, Dylan.
Good defense by the Hollis Lady Tigers, like we were talking about earlier. Just nothing for them there.
Dusty going to go inside, challenge, misses the shot. The rebound taken away by Taylor Robinson. Robinson now will get it to Madison Rollins. Rollinson will bring it across the timeline for Hollis. 55 seconds left here in the first quarter of play. Bounce past Michael. Macias, dribble, drive around Rogers. Sarah got there late and committed a foul.
Mangum looked like they were in a zone defense, and she just went right in there, Michael Macias, and was able to just go right to the rack.
Foul on Sarah Rogers, her first, and team foul number 1 called on Mangum. A couple of free throws, Michael Macias. First one on the way, no good. Substitutions now from Mangum as Tatiana James, Kiana Dickey, and Nicole Rogers in. Kyra Hussey sitting down, so is Dusty Pence and Jaden Davenport. Another free throw opportunity for Macias. 51.3 left in the quarter. Macias gets this one to go. So Michael 1 of 2. And her club leads it by 9. 11-2 inbounds pass. Can't hold on to it. James picked up by Shelby. Shot comes up short. Battle for the rebound out on the wing. Going to be ripped away by Nicole Rogers. Nicole now comes diagonal on her. Taylor Robinson. Now Keely Hussey to Dickey. Up top, Nicole. Tatiana James in there to shoot threes. Try to spread that defense out a little bit for Hollis. They are packing it inside the arc. 25 seconds left. Quarter number 1. 11-2. Hollis on top. Open for 3. Keely won't take the shot. Header line change by Madison Rollins. Dickey on the right side. Down to 15 seconds left in the quarter. Now Nicole will fire a 3. That's too strong. Rebound Dickey. She'll go to Keely inside, and Keely going to get a jump ball tie up. And the arrow going to point the way of Mangum with 7.6 left in quarter number 1.
Yeah, the Hollis Tigers are in a zone defense, and they are going to make the Mangum Tigers shoot outside shots.
Inbounds pass, Keely. She'll go to Kiana. Line drive 3, too strong. Hussey the rebound, put back won't go, but a foul will be called, and that'll be 2 on Madison Rollins, and 4 now on Hollis. 3.8 left in the first quarter of play. At the free throw line will go Keely Hussey. Mangum yet to get a field goal here in this first quarter of play. Free throw on the way, Hussey. Keely shot no good. Mangum has missed 3 in a row from the charity stripe. Nippert back in. Sarah Rogers setting down. 3.8 left in the first quarter of play. Second one on the way for Keely, and this one is good. So Keely 1 of 2. It's 11-3. Don't foul here. Stewart from the midcourt line comes up short. And the first period will come to an end with Hollis on top. 11 on the board for Hollis. 3 for Mangum. Second period coming up. Stick and stay. Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts, so pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hello to Caitlin Huckabee, Mike McAlexander, and Dusty McAlexander checking us out here tonight on Classic Hits 97.7. Michael Macias going to go inside, get fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2. Reach-in foul called on Nicole Rogers. First on Nicole, 2 now called on Mangum.
And Coach Carney's telling his defenders they've got to slide over sooner or that will happen, and she will get to shoot free throws all night.
Macias shooting 2 here. Michael 1 of 2, now 1 of 3 from the charity stripe. That one rattled in and out. Going to try to get this one right. Nagila Mama Galia Crowder. Go get them, Hollis Tigers. I hope I got that right. Good to have you alongside on our Facebook page. Second one on the way from Macias. It's good. Michael 1 of 2. Michael in the early going with a pair of points. It's a 12-3 ball game. Kyra Hussey, Keely Hussey, Nicole Rogers. Boy, a lot of contact there. Steal by Michael. Run out by Macias. She'll lay it up and in. Michael Macias. Nicole Rogers, Keely Hussey, Tatiana James. Kiana Dickey and J.C. Nippert out on the floor now for Mangum. And a foul going to be called here. And it's on Madison Rollins, and that'll be 3 now on Madison. So Rollins with 3. She'll have to go to the bench for Reagan Hightower. That'll bring Jasmine Hale into the ball game. She's there with Michael Macias, along with Taylor Robinson, Elijah Stewart. Shot put up off the glass, didn't go in for Tatiana James. Michael Macias with a rebound. Macias coming this way. Michael off the dribble, dumps inside. Robinson with the catch. She'll put it up off the window, not get it to go. Ball tipped out and taken away by Keely Hussey. Good job by Hussey. Right down here in the front court. Ooh, Tatiana James was open. They didn't get her the ball. Reset out high now to Nicole. Rogers and company still looking for their first field goal of the ball game. Minute 5 gone by in the second quarter. It's a 14-3 contest. Nicole inside, double clutched. Hale on her, Stewart as well. Knocked the ball free. Here comes Jasmine, giving chase Dickey. Kiana slaps the ball away, comes up with a steal, and then loses it out of bounds. No, she saved it. What a play by Dickey. She'll go to Nicole. Out in the front court, here comes Keely. Hussey, dribble, drive, kick, left side. Tatiana, 3 ball, air ball. Ball out of bounds, and J.C. Nippert.
And the Hollis Lady Tigers are continuing to run that zone defense, packing the paint and making those Mangum Tigers shoot outside shots.
Next dead ball, we get 4 new bodies in there for Mangum. Sarah Rogers, Dusty Pence, Jaden Davenport, and Kyra Hussey will come in. Wraparound pass here to Hale. Jasmine shot come up short, got her own rebound, put up in. Jasmine Hale on the follow. Mangum trailing 16-3. Second period of play, 2 minutes gone by in the frame. Keely coming across the timeline. Hussey giving up the dribble now. She'll leave it between the 2 circles to Sarah, or Nicole rather. Now Dickey on the left wing. Kiana, baseball pass through the hands of Nicole. She won't be able to track it down, or will she? She did. Good catch by Rogers. Timeout going to be taken by Richard so he can get new personnel in. 5:51 left in the half. 16-3. Hollis on top of Mangum here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Dylan Fox, the pace has been fast and furious to begin the ball game.
Yeah, both teams come out in full court pressure, forcing each other's offenses to run and gun, but then both teams are going back and playing zone defenses in the half-court game, making each other shoot outside shots.
All right, so Mangum out of the timeout. They get that new personnel in there. Dusty Pence into the backcourt to get the basketball. She's in there with Keely and Kyra Hussey, Jaden Davenport, Sarah Rogers out on the floor for Mangum. Keely, double team, ball knocked out of her hands. I tell you what, Michael Macias is playing defense like nobody's business. Macias, Elijah Stewart, Hadley Shelby, Taylor Robinson, and Jasmine Hale on the floor for Hollis. Shot put up by Michael, didn't get it to go. Rebound cleared away. And Jasmine Hale now will kick it over the top. 3 ball, Shelby. Hadley, front of the iron, didn't get it to go. Rebound taken away by Dusty. She wants to run, head on a swivel. Low goes over the top to Davenport. Can't get the shot to go down. Rebound Hale, and a reach-in foul on Keely Hussey. Number 1 on Keely and number 3 on Mangum.
A pretty out-of-control possession, which results in a foul on Keely Hussey.
5:13 left in the first half of play. You got to wonder how long this pace can stay, you know, because it has been breathtaking so far. Michael Macias, she'll come across the timeline. Pence on her. Michael and Dusty banging away, no call. Now Macias giving up the dribble. She'll find Hale. Ball in no man's land. Taken away by Davenport. She'll go to Dusty. 2-on-1 fast break. Pence to Keely. Hussey. Glass. Got it. First 2 from the field for Mangum at the 4:51 mark of period number 2.
Probably not what the Mangum Tigers drew up, but...
Good pass by Stewart inside to Robinson. She'll lay it up and in. Alasia drawing the defense, and now we'll go back the other way with Davenport. Davenport to Sarah, stopping, popping, shooting and scoring, and we're going pinball wizard time.
Back and forth, fast and furious. Both teams playing.
18-7, 4:20 left in the first quarter. Now a foul in the backcourt. Keely Hussey, given her reaction, it's on her, and it is. That'll be 2 on Keely. And team foul number 4 called on Mangum. We got 3 more games after that. You know that, don't you?
Jeez.
You heard that, right? You got that memo?
Hey, we're just living the dream, I guess.
Inbounds pass and a turnover as Michael Macias stepped on the baseline. Mangum will get it back. 18-7, they lead. 4:18 left here in the first half of play. Inbounds pass popped out of bounds by Taylor Robinson. It will still be Mangum basketball. Keely Hussey to inbound, does on the left end. And an offensive foul going to be called away from the ball. I think that's going to be on Kyra Hussey. It is. First on Kyra. And team foul number 5 called on Mangum, and a timeout taken now by Hollis. 4:17 left in the half. 18-7. They're on top. Classic hits 97.7.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
Well, it's Michael in the morning. Dylan Fox, Tanner Fox, he's our videographer and scoreboard operator. And then we've got Shelly and Chad in case a rumble breaks out. They're ready to take care of anybody who might get in our way.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they're here for.
Oh, it isn't?
No, I don't think so.
Window dressing, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So that timeout taken there by Reagan Hightower. Her club on top, 18-7, 4:17 left in the first half of play. Denny Crane. Inbounds pass, caught by Shelby. Hadley pushed towards the side. She'll go in the front court now. As into the ball game, Harley Wisenhunt now for the Lady Tigers of Mangum. Wisenhunt out high to Shelby. Alicia Stewart off the dribble penetration. She'll kick it left side. Robinson, shot blocked away by Sarah Rogers. She said, "Get that stuff out of here!" Back the other way comes Keely Hussey. Hussey, right side Davenport. Jaden, diagonal pass over the top, caught by Hussey. Kyra lost the ball, gets away with a shove. Boy, her and Wisenhunt really getting after one another. Rock 'em, sock 'em, robots. Davenport falls down, trying to cover Alicia Stewart. Stewart toying with everybody. Now gives it up to Shelby. Hadley off the penetration, throws it to Robinson. Robinson inside, going to get fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Keely Hussey picks up the personal.
So far in this game, it's been very physical on both ends of the ball.
That'll be a foul on Keely Hussey, her 3rd. She'll have to sit down. Nicole Rogers will take her place. Taylor Robinson shooting 2. First for Robinson, good. She'll get one more. Get a sub. So Hussey down with 3. Nicole Rogers back in for Mangum. 19-7. Hollis on top by a dozen. Second free throw on the way. Rolls in. Robinson got them both. Give her 6 in the ball game. Dusty back the other way down for Mangum. Pence, dribble, drive, kicks, right side. Nicole, 3 ball on the way. Front of the iron doesn't go. Got her own rebound in traffic. Lost the ball. Got it back. Still loses it again. Kyra Hussey will pick it up. Ball stripped away from her. It goes off her leg and out of bounds. Weak side help that time by Alicia Stewart. 3:13 left in the half. Richard working his club and telling them they've got to be tougher than that. Alicia Stewart now running the offense for Hollis. Jaden Davenport with her. Skip pass over the top, caught by Hadley. Shelby will go to Michael Macias. Michael now running the offense. Skip pass near side. 3 ball dialed up. Alicia Stewart doesn't get it to go. Hussey with the rebound. She gets tangled up and thrown to the floor by Harley Wisenhunt.
I think that's the story of the game so far. Lots of people have been on the floor. Both sides physical. Both teams have 6 team fouls.
Foul on Harley, her first, and you talked about it, 6th team foul. Our good friend Cherie Flores, listening to the broadcast. Her son made his broadcasting debut earlier today over at Tipton. Underneath the basket, Sarah with the catch to the glass and got it. Sarah Rogers, how about the pass inside by Jaden Davenport? 20-9, 2:30 left in the first half of play. Baseball pass, Robinson over the top. She'll penetrate, get a handle on it, throw it up short. Rebound, Sarah. Rogers in traffic. She'll get grabbed by Taylor Wisenhunt. No, a jump ball will be the call. Wow. Arrow going to point the way of Mangum. Lady Tigers will get it back. 20-9. The lead 11. Mangum with the ball. They trail. 2:20 left in the first half. Here comes Dusty coming across the timeline. Pence to Davenport. Jaden kicks it over the top to Kyra. Now back to Dusty. She'll go to Davenport off the glass. Shot too hard. Rebound cleared away by Michael Macias. 2 minutes left in the first half of play. Michael coming across the timeline. Tatiana James checks in at the next dead ball. Shelby and Macias playing catch. The pace is slowed somewhat. Wisenhunt from 10. Shot way too hard. And the rebound, Sarah Rogers. She'll go to Davenport. Davenport into the front court. Finally burned off some of that nervous energy, and we've gotten into a little bit of a pace now. Hussey between the two circles. Kyra looking for somebody inside. Minute 35 left in the first half of play. 20-9. At the right hash mark, Davenport. Jaden looking. She'll go back up top to Dusty. Now here on the near side, Nicole Rogers. Nicole puts it on the floor. Gets a screen from Kyra. Can't do anything with it. Forces it inside to Sarah. Not a good pass. Stolen away by Taylor Robinson. That was Western Union right there. 70 seconds left in the half. Stewart, front court, should come to Michael. See us a little bit tired right now. You just got to tell by her body language. Robinson at the free throw line. Going to force her way inside, and she walked with the basketball. Good defense, Kyra Hussey and Sarah Rogers. Substitution now as Tatiana James will come in. Jaden Davenport will sit down.
I can imagine her being tired as fast as both teams have played so far.
Boy, Richard Carney unloading on Nicole Rogers. He told her earlier she's got to play tough and just gave her an indication of what she needs to do. 50 seconds left, first half of play, 20-9. Kyra up top, going to lob to the free throw line. That's Sarah putting it on the floor, going to force, puts up the shot, comes up short. Rebound, Alicia Stewart. 40 seconds left in the first half of play. Look to see if Reagan Hightower was going to hold for one. Not sure yet. No, they shall let them run their offense. Now they will pull it out. Wouldn't be surprised if Hollis didn't hold for one right now. Again, look at the body language out there right now. Tanner Fox has got it for you on your screen there. And you got some kids at hands on hips, breathing hard. They're catching their wind right now.
Lots of pressing, lots of full court pressure. I can only imagine how tired some of these players are.
At 10, Stewart puts into play Michael Macias here on the near side, and a timeout going to be taken by Reagan Hightower with 8.9 left in the half. 20-9, Hollis on top by 11. We're Classic Hits, 97.7.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Hello to Penny Rosales. She says, "Come on, Lady Tigers, take home the win." Well, that's a great statement because you don't identify which Lady Tigers.
Exactly. Both teams are the Lady Tigers, so you might want to make yourself a little more clear, huh?
Well, I think I know which one she's rooting for, but we'll see if she responds. 8.9 left here in the half. That was a full timeout taken there by Reagan Hightower. Hollis on top, 20-9. Hadley Shelby with the catch. She tries to go around Dusty. Shelby down to 5 seconds. Going to force inside, puts up the shot around the rim, and it goes in for Hadley Shelby. And the half will come to an end with Hollis on top. 22 on the board for Hollis, 9 for Mangum. first 16 minutes in the books. It's a dandy. You and I will take a timeout, catch our breath, and come back to Western Oklahoma State College in the Tri-County Tournament on Classic Hits 97.7.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Louis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Louis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring. Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Louis Tittle offers so many services, from fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are so proud to support the Mangum Tigers.
All right, at the half, it's 22-9. Hollis on top of Mangum. As Hollis got 11 in the first quarter, 11 in the second quarter. Very consistent Reagan Hightower's team. Mangum 3 in the first and 6 in the second. And again, at the half, it is 22-9. How important is the bucket at the end by Hadley Shelby to make it 22-9?
That's huge. I mean, momentum, they've had momentum all night, but just to cap off the half with that bucket, last time these two teams met, they lost in a good game. But to come out with their hair on fire and then end it like that just speaks volume of how ready this team is tonight.
Good balance for Reagan Hightower in that first half of play. Taylor Robinson with a half a dozen, 5 apiece for Hadley Shelby and Alasia Stewart. Michael Macias has got 4. Jasmine Hale with 2 at the intermission. Hollis 4 of 6 from the free throw line in the first half of play. Foul situation for Hollis. Madison Rollins has got 3. Hadley Shelby with 2. The only players with multiple fouls at the half. And again, 22-9. It is a 13-point lead for Hollis over Mangum at the half. On the other side of the ledger, 4 in the first half for Sarah Rogers, 3 for Keely Hussey, and 2 for Kyra Hussey. That's the scoring for Mangum. They were 3 of 6 from the foul line in that first half of play. Foul situation, Keely Hussey, who had the express task of trying to slow down Alasia Stewart, 3 fouls at the intermission. She spent a lot of time on the bench in that first half of play.
Which, that's expected. Whenever you have to go up against one of their best players like that, you kind of just have to, as a coach, you know going into it that someone's going to be in foul trouble guarding her.
At the half, 22-9, Hollis on top of Mangum. The winner goes to the championship of the Tri-County Tournament tomorrow night. The loser will play in the third-place ball game. At the intermission, 22 for Hollis, 9 for Mangum. Second half coming up, stick and stay right here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Louis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, "Go Mangum Tigers." Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580 782-5800. That's 782-5800.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Farmers and ranchers need feed or supplies? 4E Feed and Supply in Mangum is farm-owned, so they understand your needs for the farm and ranch. They feature bulk feeds for pickup or they'll deliver. Great brands coupled with fast, friendly service. They have gates and panels, vet supplies, and show feeds too. 4E Feed and Supply supports Greer County school sports and ag activities. 425 East Lincoln in Mangum. 333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When it comes to getting your prescriptions filled quickly, just have your doctor send them to Bratton Drug in Mangum or Granite Drug in Granite, where competent and friendly pharmacists will quickly fill them correctly. Bratton Drug and Granite Drug are hometown, locally owned pharmacies, and they know you have a choice when it comes to a pharmacy, so they appreciate your business, and they're proud to serve you. That's Bratton Drug in Mangum and Granite Drug in Granite.
The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum is celebrating 80 years in business and 4 decades of Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger graduates. The Castle Insurance Agency has had and will continue to have a long-term commitment to support Mangum students on the field and off the field. For auto, home, farm, bonds, crop, oil field, or commercial insurance, please call or stop by the Castle Insurance Agency, 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. Call 782-3049. That's 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency of Mangum. Buy your Mangum Tiger Spirit clothing from locally owned CJ's Tiger Specialty Shop, where you'll find the best selection, quality, and the lowest prices. Greer County items too. They'll design something especially for your group. CJ's is your one-stop Mangum School Spirit Shop, 1 block south of the high school, Mangum, Oklahoma.
Fresh floral arrangements created right here in Mangum are the hallmark of the owners Darlene Bach and Darla Haitley at Flowers Unlimited. Remember, fresh flowers are a very personal, special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted you did. Flowers Unlimited. Call the local number 580-782-2122 in Mangum.
And welcome back to the Tri-County. Western Oklahoma State College is the location. It's Hollis and Mangum in a semifinal matchup. The winner advancing to the championship tomorrow night here on Classic Hits 97.7. The loser will play for third place tomorrow afternoon. It'll be Hollis basketball. They will go with Michael Macias, Elijah Stewart, Hadley Shelby, along with Madison Rollins and Taylor Robinson. Hollis in their home white uniforms with the maroon numerals and the maroon trim. Meantime, in their black, you'll find Mangum, Dusty Pence, along with Keely Hussey, Kyra Hussey, Sarah Rogers, and Nicole Rogers. Mangum on the defensive end as we begin the third period of play. Macias with a dribble out high. Ball intended for Stewart, taken away by Keely Hussey. Now a run out for Nicole. 3-on-1 fast break. Nicole stopping, popping. Shot won't go. Rebound, Sarah Rogers. That won't go, but she'll get fouled by Taylor Robinson and will go to the line to shoot two.
And Mangum came out in a box and one, and Keely Hussey has the pleasure of guarding Elijah Stewart for the rest of the ball game.
Well, again, the thing that's tough about that, though, keep in mind, Hussey with 3 personal fouls as we go to the third quarter of play. Free throws, Sarah Rogers. First one spins in and out. She'll get one more. Mangum just 3 of 7 from the foul line. That is a reoccurring theme for them. They have struggled from the charity stripe all season long. Second free throw on the way here, and this one is good. So Sarah gives Mangum 5. They're in double digits now, 22-10. 7:40 left here in the third period of play. Michael Macias coming across the timeline. In her hip pocket, Dusty Pence. Good job by Macias. She'll come now to Shelby. Handley back out top to Michael. 30 seconds gone by in the third. Inside Shelby loses the ball. Knocked out of bounds by Sarah Rogers. It will still be Hollis basketball. Hollis just being fearless. They just keep attacking inside. Robinson, shot doesn't go down. Not a good angle. Rebound cleared away by Sarah. She'll go to Dusty on the run out. Pence into the front court. Skips it over the top to Keeley. Or that's Nicole Rogers. Nicole back to a lazy pass there. Going to be taken away by Madison Rollins. Rollins with the run out. And a blocking foul going to be called on Nicole Rogers. She got back late. The foul on Nicole, her second. And team foul number 1 of the second half called on Mangum. So Madison Rollins will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple here. Her club on top by a dozen, 22-10. First one on the way for Madison is no good. She'll get one more. Madison Rollins. Rollins yet to score in the ball game at the 7:10 mark of quarter number 3. Second free throw on the way for Rollins, and this one goes in. So Madison Rollins 1 of 2 from the line. As a club, Hollis now is 5 of 9. Kaylee Hussey into the front court. Hussey looks inside to Kyra. She'll go to Sarah. Sarah stops, comes up short. Rebound lost out high, and now going to be picked up by Michael Macias. And boy, I tell you what, that's 2 trips in a row. Mangum has had it inside, couldn't convert. Shelby down the other end for 3. And Hadley with a dagger from distance. 8 now for Hadley Shelby. 26-10, the lead has grown to 16. Lob inside to Nicole, and she traveled. Yeah, to be honest with you, Mangum losing a little composure here. J.C. Nippert going to come back into the ballgame, and Nicole will sit down. Richard hands on hip, and there's just not a whole lot he can say at this point. Coming up next, we got a boys semifinal matchup. It'll be a dandy. Hobart and Luther set to square off. That ball game, by the way, was supposed to begin at 5:40. Guess what time it is?
It is 5:46. How about that?
Yeah. maybe that's 5:40 Mountain Time. Lob over the top, Macias. Now Alasia in the corner, back to Michael. Off the dribble penetration, she'll go to Macias. That's Alasia Stewart from Macias. Now to Shelby. Hadley hit a 3 a moment ago. They'll close her out and not give her the opportunity to shoot another one. 2 minutes gone by here in the third. Shelby does get the opportunity to shoot a 3. That one's off the front of the iron, didn't get it to go. Rebound, Alasia Stewart. Good job by Stewart. In traffic, she'll dribble, drive, throw it up with a left-handed score. Alasia Stewart.
And that's what kills coaches. You get them to shoot a long-distance 3, and then you don't box out and let Elijah Stewart just take it right to the rack.
Lead now 18, 28-10. Lob inside to J.C. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Taylor Robinson. It will still be Mangum basketball. And you're right. I mean, it's you play the defense that you design, and then you don't execute. Kind of like when you get an offensive play and don't execute. Kyra Hussey does, though, as she gets the inbounds pass and scores. 4 in the ball game for Kyra. Now back the other way, Alasia Stewart. 26-12, her club leads with 5:25 left in the third period of play. Shelby in the corner. She'll go to Rollins, fakes the 3. Madison giving up the dribble. Ball slapped out of her hands and picked up by Kyra Hussey. Good hands that time by Sarah Rogers. Hussey now being chased from behind. She'll give it up to Sarah. Dribble, drive, foul. Rogers to the line to shoot 2. This should be on Macias. And it is on Michael Macias, her first of the ball game. And number 2 called against Hollis. Sarah to the line to shoot 2. Sarah Rogers. 5:10 left here in the third period of play. First one on the way for Rogers. Sarah will miss that one. Wow. And now Mangum has made 4 of 9 free throws. You trail by 16. Those numbers don't compute. Second one good. That'll make it 28-13. 5:05 left here in the third. Here comes Alasia Stewart into the front court. She'll cross over, dribble, drive, leave it for Robinson. Taylor spinning, couldn't get the shot to go down. Foul going to be called on Kyra Hussey.
And Keely Hussey just looks gassed from just chasing Elijah Stewart around this whole second half.
Taylor Robinson to the free throw line to shoot a couple. By the way, that foul on Keely Hussey, her second. Free throw rolls in for Robinson. And if you're Richard Carney, everything that gets up on the rim for Hollis seems to be falling in. The same cannot be true for his club.
No, definitely not. They've missed a couple wide open bumps.
Second one, no good. Sarah Rogers with the rebound. So Mangum will get it back now. Trailing 29-13. Out high with the ball. It's Keely Hussey. And like you said, looks like she's just trying to maybe catch her breath a little bit. Goes over the top to Dusty. Pence here on the near side to JC. Back to Dusty. Sets, fires three. That's too long. Rebound though, Keely Hussey. Keely going to put it up and score. Strong move there by Keely Hussey. Keely now with 5 in the ball game. Mangum trails 29-15. Macias nearly lost it in the backcourt. Michael quickly to Shelby. And Hadley will slow it down to Stewart. Alasia to Michael Macias. Now over the top, they'll go to Hadley Shelby. Boy, Dusty nearly got a piece of that one. Some dangerous passes made there.
And that's what happens whenever they run that 1-3-1 defense. It forces the Hollis Lady Tigers to throw some passes they normally wouldn't pass.
Now Rollins goes inside and scores, and that'll make it a 31-15 ball game. Madison Rollins. Nippert asking for it inside, but instead it's Dusty here on the near side. Shelby will cut her off. Boy, Hadley's played a great game defensively. Alasia Stewart patrolling inside, denying Sarah Rogers. Now a cross-court pass going to be taken away by Hadley. Shelby on the run out. Stop, pop, come up short. Battle for the rebound going to be taken away by Macias. She'll spin, shoot, and score. 33-15. 3:20 left here in the third. Kiana Dickey, Tatiana James will check in for Mangum. Jaden Davenport as well. And this is just a shell-shocked basketball team right now in black. Foul from behind going to be called on Taylor Robinson.
Kyra Hussey is demanding the ball at the high post. She wants the ball and she wants to go score.
Second on Taylor Robinson. 3 now called on Hollis. You mentioned Keely Hussey. She's set. So does Dusty Pence and J.C. Nippert. Mangum to inbound underneath her own glass. Right to Alasia Stewart. Wow. Stewart now with a run out. Dickey giving chase. Alasia will lay it up and score and get fouled by Dickey. First on Kiana, 3 now on Mangum in the second half of play. And I wondered how long it was going to be before Richards started clearing his bench. Stewart made the shot. She's got 4. She'll go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point opportunity. And Sarah Rogers will sit down. Gerald's comes into the ballgame. Panetta checking in as well. Kyra Hussey will take a seat. Free throw, Stewart up and in. Emmett Geralds will track down the ball near Jaden Davenport. That was near disaster there. Mangum trailing now 36-15. Panetta out high. Baseball pass here to Geralds. Now she'll give it to Davenport. Davenport inside Tatiana James. Had the ball stripped out of her hands and a battle for it across the way. Knocked out of bounds. It will still be Mangum basketball. Inbounding it will be Mangum. Geralds to do so. Dickey will make the catch. Kiana comes here on the near side to Davenport. Right side, they'll go up top to Kiana. Dickey celebrating her 18th birthday today. Happy birthday to Kiana. Now to Davenport. On the wing, Tatiana James for 3. Shot too strong. Battle for the rebound. And they're going to get a push called on Kiana Dickey. Foul on Kiana, going to be her second. And team foul number 4 called on Mangum in the second half of play.
Like you said earlier, they just haven't got any shots to fall. They haven't been able to get in any rhythm, and that shows with only 15 points in this game.
Yeah, I mean, here we are about midway point of quarter number, well, past the midway point. I'm sorry, 2:15 left here in the third, and they've got 15 points. That's a travel. Yep. Taking an extra step there was Madison Rollins, and I could hear Richard to our right say she does that every time. His club, though, trails by 21. 2:05 left here in the third. Gerald's into the front court. Emma had the ball knocked out of her hands. Davenport got it, lost it, picked up now by Rollins. And again, those 50-50 balls just not being picked up by Mangum. Davenport hooked up with Stewart as they come across the timeline. Love the way Jaden uses her speed. Shelby thought about a three, but instead it'll be Macias. Michael halfway down, didn't get it to stay. Dickey with the rebound. Look at James out here all by herself. They don't get her the ball. Kiana crosses over, dribbles it off of her foot, falls to the ground, now recovers, goes to Davenport. Jaden, 15-footer, got it. Jaden Davenport. First two of the ball game for Jaden. And that'll make it a 36-17 ball game. Minute 20 left in the third period. Shelby into the front court. Hadley reverses out high to Michael Macias. Now a deep three, Alasia Stewart. That's off the front of the iron, blocking out Panetta. Good job that time. Should come over the loose basketball. Gerald's walked. Tried to get her feet underneath her so she could launch the pass, and took an extra step to do so. So the turnover, going to give it back now. A little bit of an opportunity there for Mangum to go on a bit of a run, and he cannot take advantage of it. Minute 10 left here in the third quarter of play. It has been all Hollis to this point as they lead it 36-17. Stewart, deep three, left side goes. Why not? Alasia Stewart. Alasia now with 8 in the quarter, 13 on the ball game. 39-17. Gerald's into the front court. She'll go to Tatiana. Bobbles, finds Davenport. Jaden attacks, goes glass and scores. Jaden Davenport. 4 now for Davenport. 39-19, the lead 20. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Rollins bounced it off of her foot. Mangum gets a break there. See if they can take advantage of it.
And this is what needed to happen in the first quarter. They needed to get to the rim early and then be able to push the ball in transition. They just weren't able to do that.
All right, back the other way now comes Davenport and company. Dickey in the corner to Gerald's. That ball partially blocked. Got to be picked up by Shelby. And Hadley will run right into Shelby in a blocking foul, or will run right into Emma Gerald's, and there'll be a foul on Emma. That's her first. 5 now called on Mangum in the second half of play. I think Emma got the worst of that without a question. So Alasia Stewart and company will walk it across the timeline. Shelby here on the near side. She'll go to Macias. Game of keep away going on right now as we're down to 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Shelby over the top. Macias cut off out high. Michael got away with the carry. Puts it up off the glass. Didn't get it to go. Rollins put back at the buzzer. Won't fall. We've played 3. 39-19. It's a 20-point lead. Hollis in front of Mangum. Classic hits 97.7.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus. And now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do. So get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, fourth quarter is set to get underway here on Classic Hits 97.7, and an impressive run by Hollis as they look to make their way into the championship bowl game. On top here by a score of 39-19. Mangum with the ball to begin the fourth. Jaden Davenport, Kiana Dickey, along with Emma Geralds, Taylor Panetta, and Tatiana James. There's a shot put up, no good. Rebound Geralds, that won't fall. Tries to get her own rebound, and Taylor Robinson will come up with a loose basketball. Let me see this just for a minute, would you please? Yep. Going to get a foul. I think that's on Panetta. And it is on Tyler. I think I've called her Taylor a couple of times, and it's incorrect on my part, and I apologize. Tyler Panetta, not Taylor Panetta. Hollis now into the front court, and Macias has the ball taken away by Panetta. Tyler or Taylor, it doesn't make any difference. And now Kiana Dickey going to get stripped, but she'll take it right back. Dickey may have gotten away with the carry there. And then Kiana will lose it out of bounds down in the corner, out on the street. Willie and the Poi boy bring a nickel to tap her feet. Dusty Pence going to check in, name the group. I'm sorry, Creedence Clearwater Revival. You're too late on the draw there. Taylor Robinson inside. Shot doesn't go. Got her own rebound. Put back will fall. Taylor Robinson. Boy, Reagan Hightower loving this.
Can you hear that one on Michael in the morning?
Occasionally.
Gotcha.
Thank you for the free plug. Monday through Friday, 6 to 9. Classic hits 97.7. Dusty Pence, J.C. Nippert set to check in at the next dead ball. 41-29. Mangum trailing. Minute gone by here in the fourth. Davenport, skip pass over the top, way too tall, out of bounds. Gerald's going to set down, and Dickey will take a seat as well. Sarah Rogers going to come back in. So Tyler Panetta, Taylor Rogers. (41-19). They trail. 6:50 left of the ball game. Alicia Stewart. Got to watch that 10-second count. She kind of lackadaisical now. Cracks the timeline. 6:40 left of the ball game. Hadley Shelby back up top. She'll go to Macias. Ball slapped out of her hands by Davenport. Michael will get it right back. Boy, Davenport and Macias really getting after it. Panetta will get it. Throws it over the top. Ball caught by Jaden Davenport. Davenport now to Pence into the front court. Dusty steps through, puts up the shot, doesn't get it to go. And on the rebound run out, back the other way, Alicia Stewart. Stewart. She'll dribble, drive, shoot it over Sarah Rogers and score. Alicia Stewart, 15 in the ball game now for Stewart. The lead 43-19. 5:55 left of the ball game. Nippert into the front court. She'll go to Dusty. Pence back to JC. Now in the corner, Sarah Rogers. Rogers to Nippert underneath the basket. Shoots over Robinson. Shot goes. JC Nippert. First two of the ball game for Nippert. 43-19. 5:35 and running in the fourth quarter of play. Over the top, Hadley Shelby. She'll dribble, drive, leave it for Robinson. Robinson got fouled prior to the shot. Check the foul here, and they called it on Sarah Rogers. That'll be her second. And team foul number 6 called on Mangum. To the free throw line, Taylor Robinson. Robinson, with 9 in the contest, is 3 of 4 from the stripe. And now we've got a question, is it a 1-and-1? And that will be team foul number 7 on Mangum. We just had him for 6. All right, so Robinson to shoot 1-and-1. First one on the way for Taylor. Rolls in, Taylor Robinson. Robinson now with 10. What's a swirly do?
I have no idea.
Right. Is that a new basketball term I'm not familiar with? Second free throw, no good. I've been captured and stuck in a toilet and gotten a swirly that way. I know that.
Hey, I like that announcer down there.
44-21. Well, I can see if I can get her to come join you for the next game. Lob inside Rogers. Sarah blocked away from behind by Stewart. Rogers will get it back, put it up and score. Sarah Rogers. Sarah Rogers now with 8 in the ball game. 44-23. 3 minutes gone by in the fourth. Stewart double teamed in the backcourt. Throws it over the top to Hadley. Shelby with the catch. I love Shelby. She plays full tilt and chews gum the entire time.
I only know a few players that have ever done that.
And not easy to do, let me just tell you. If I see her start blowing bubbles, I'm really going to be impressed. Hadley, a fun kid. We known her for a long time. Great family. Talked to her dad, Trent, earlier this evening. Here comes Michael Macias. Some Ole defense on the part of Mangum. Well, that'll get Richard put his hands on his hips. He's disgusted by the lack of defense there. 46-23. Hollis has doubled up Mangum with 4:20 left of the ball game. Dusty steps in, tries to put up the shot. Ball knocked out of her hands. Sarah going to track it down. Reset now to JC. She'll go to Jaden. Davenport attacks the glass. Shot around the rim. Didn't get it to go. Rebound put back Sarah. No. Foul, yes. And Rogers will go to the line to shoot 2. Let's see if this is on Alicia Stewart. And it is. Foul on Alasia, her first of the night. And team foul number 4 called on Hollis. And again, they got a question about the number of fouls on the board. As
nobody knows.
They keep looking, they keep asking. And give credit to Tyson Morley trying to get it right. So Rogers shooting 2. First one on the way for Sarah. It goes. Here you go. As Dickey and Gerald's come back in. Davenport and Panetta sitting down. Sarah now with 9 in the ball game. 9 of her club's 24. Second one on the way. Rogers got that one to go as well. Sarah in double digits with 10, but her club trails by 21. It's 46-25. 4 minutes left in the ball game. Macias into the front court to Stewart. Alasia looking for space inside. Nothing there. Michael up top. Now to Shelby. Hadley. Back to Alasia. I think she was blowing a bubble as she went inside. Ball got blocked away by Sarah Rogers. Picked up on the near side by Macias. And now a steal by Nippert and a run out for Dusty. Pence, dribble, drive, chase from behind. Shot doesn't go. Rebound put back. Will not fall. Sarah Rogers. Here's Nippert clearing it out and resetting now to Pence. She'll go to Gerald's. Gerald's to Dusty. Puts the ball on the floor. Emma deep in the corner, right side. Back up top and a reset now to Pence. 3:20 left of the ball game. 46-25. Pence getting a screen from Rogers. Sarah rolling off of it. Dusty with a shot and it goes. A 3 for Dusty Pence. That's the first field goal of the night for Dusty Pence.
Might just be a little too late.
46-28. 3 minutes left of the ball game. Macias to Shelby. Hadley back out top to Michael. Jaden Davenport, or Tatiana James, I should say, comes in at the next dead ball. Macias in the corner. She and Shelby play catch. Hadley picked up a ball that was poked free from Jasmine Hale, who came in during that last dead ball. Hadley going to go inside, force one up, and loose ball picked up by Dickey. Kiana wants to run. Dickey with the left hand, going to slow things down. She'll go to Nippert. JC, high, deep 3 goes. JC Nippert. Nippert with 5 here in the fourth quarter of play. 46-31. Mangum at least trying to make it respectable. 2:24 left of the ball game. Macias off the dribble, underneath the basket, all the way around to the other side. Wow. You could hear Richard say, don't let her come out. Ball loose on the floor. Dusty Pence will finally come away with it. She's got Dickey over the top. Kiana with the catch. Chase from behind and falls down. That's a travel. Good defense by Michael Macias. Timeout going to be taken by Hightower and Company. They lead it with 2:06 remaining. 46-31. This is Classic Hits 97.7.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
All right. And we are back. It's 2:06 left in the ball game. 46-31. Gabrielle Burton checking in. Also, Latrenda Whitfield. Going to have you guys alongside on our Facebook page. Classic Hits 97.7. Hollis on top. 46-31 with 1:55 left of the ball game. Ball tipped into the backcourt. And a good job there by both Kiana Dickey and Tatiana James to get a piece of it. Alicia Stewart out high, crosses over, kicks left side. 3 ball, Shelby, short, rebound. Good job by Emma Geralds. She'll go to Dickey. Kiana coming up into the front court. Dickey, dribble, drive, jump stop, kicks it back over the top. Geralds, 3 ball on the way. No, rebound Alicia Stewart. Stewart lost it. Dickey there, gets it to Tatiana James. James fall away 3, goes. Tatiana James. Tatiana James, first 3 of the night. And Alicia Stewart hurt on the play. 1:22 left of the ball game. 46-34. We're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Steve Martin support high school sports. Mickey and Steve offer insurance for property, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Phone 580-782-3827.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Well, the good news is Elijah Stewart able to walk off underneath her own power. That was one of those cases where you see it a lot of times in football, college, and NFL. Linemen will get rolled up on as there's a scramble at their feet, and that's what happened there. The Hollis and Mangum scrabbling for that basketball, and somebody rolled up on the leg of Elijah, but she'll be okay, it looks like.
Yeah, definitely. That's not the player you want hurt right before playoffs, though.
Just over a month left in the season. Inbounds pass caught by Jasmine Hale, and no, that's not Jasmine Hale, I'm sorry. That is Madison Rollins. Rollins going to go to Michael Macias, and Macias will go to the free throw line as a blocking foul going to be called on Mangum. And it's on Emma Geralds. That'll be her second. And team out of her 8 called on Mangum. Stewart back into the ball game, so Elijah got to be okay. At the free throw to shoot 1 and 1, Michael Macias. Macias with 4 points in the ball game. Michael, front end, no good. Rebound Taylor Robinson, though. Robinson will put it up, come up short. And Madison Rollins had to take it away, but standing on the baseline was the Mangum player, and so Hollis will retain possession. Geralds will sit down, and back into the ballgame now will come Nicole Rogers. Macias to inbound. Michael, pass taken away by Sarah on the run. Rogers being chased by Robinson. Sarah going to put it up and score, get fouled, and a three-point opportunity for Sarah Rogers.
Just like that, what was a 20-plus point deficit is now only 10.
Rogers was 6 in the quarter and a dozen for the ball game. 46-36, and Sarah can cut it to less than 10 here. 1:03 remaining. They may run out of time, but you've got to like the effort on the comeback by Mangum. Rogers, three-point player, rolls in. Sarah Rogers. 9-point ball game. Stewart into the front court. Elijah dribbled, drive inside Rollins. Got fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 with 57 seconds left in the ball game. Check the foul here. And it'll be on Nicole Rogers. Her second. And team foul number 9 called on Mangum. So Rollins at the free throw line. Madison 1 of 2 and has 3 points. Missed that one. Well, you could tell when she let go of it, wasn't even going to be close. Boys game coming up next. It will be Hobart and Luther. We'll conclude the night with Cordell and Mangum on the boys' side. Luther will do battle in the girls' semifinal matchup with Cordell. Second free throw up and in, Madison Rollins. She's got 4. It's 47-37. Dickey into the front court. Dickey skips it over the top now to Dusty. Dusty, precious time running off the clock. Goes to Nicole for 3. No good. Sarah rebound. Put back. That won't go. Ball loose on the floor. We'll get a tie-up. And the arrow going to point the way of Hollis, I believe. 39.5 remaining. All right, here we go now. Hollis coming across the timeline. 47-37. 30 seconds left here in the ball game. And Mangum just letting Hollis dribble out the ball game. How about this? Are you surprised by that?
I think Coach Carney realized that if he sends Elijah Stewart to the free throw line, that it might just end up being 14 or 15-point game instead of a 10-point game. But for the Mangum Lady Tigers to come back down from 20 plus to make it a 10-point game shows a lot about this team and Coach Carney.
47-37 your final score. The victory goes to Hollis. They'll advance to the championship tomorrow night of the Tri-County Tournament. Back with your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum is Tiger proud. When you need a reliable used vehicle, just visit Jamie's Auto Sales at 129 North Lewis Tittle Avenue in Mangum. Owner Jamie Turner has many years of experience in the auto sales business. Jamie or Lacey Del Tepper will help arrange financing through area banks and credit unions. Get a good vehicle and save money at Jamie's Auto in Mangum.
Taking care of your family is easy and convenient at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum. Located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and nurse practitioner Patty Burks provide a comprehensive, full-service family practice, including care for children and adults, including geriatrics. Call 782-3393 for appointments at the JCMH Family Care Medical Clinic in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Well, you talked about the scoring, Dylan, and Mangum 18 points in the fourth quarter. They had 19 through three quarters.
Yeah, I mean, that just shows a lot. I noticed that Coach Carney left some of his seniors in to see how they would respond to some adversity. They've played well the last few games. This is the first time they've really faced that kind of deficit.
All right, so the victory goes to Hollis. They win it by 10, 47-37 in the victory. 15 points for Elijah Stewart. I forgot to total up the Hollis totals. 15 in the win for Elijah Stewart. Also in double figures, it was Taylor Robinson. Robinson wound up with 10, 8 in the ball game for Hadley Shelby. Shelby a thorn in the side early on. 4 in the contest for Michael Macias. 4 as well for Madison Rollins, and 2 in the ball game for Jasmine Hale. From the free throw line, 9 of 16 was Hollis, and again they win it by 10, 47-37 for Mangum. Nobody in double figures. Check that. Sarah Rogers was in double figures. Rogers wound up with 2, 4, 6, 7, 13 points in the ball game for Sarah to lead Mangum. 13 for Rogers. Give 5 of the ball game to Keely Hussey and to J.C. Nippert. 4 for Jaden Davenport. 4 as well for Kyra Hussey. 3 in the ball game for Dusty Pence. Tatiana James had 3. 8 of 13 was Mangum from the foul line. And again, a 10-point victory for the Hollis Lady Tigers over the Mangum Lady Tigers. We'll take a timeout. Stick and stay. Come on back. We've got a boys semifinal matchup coming up. It's Luther and Hobart right here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, "Go Tigers."
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Guys, that special time of the year to get that special gift is almost here. Valentine's Day will be here soon, and Allison at Ace in the Hole has a special gift that you need to get. If you're just not sure, get a gift certificate. Allison also has a winter clearance sale with new merchandise arriving every day for spring. There's brands like Consuelo, Silver, and Rock Revival jeans. Lots of beautiful jewelry. But for sure, remember Valentine's Day, it's coming soon, so see Allison at Ace in the Hole in downtown Hobart.
The foundation of success for any business is a strong sense of community. At Bank First, our roots run deep in Oklahoma. In fact, we're in more than 50 communities statewide. We're proud to be your next-door neighbors and your friends. Whether you have basic checking, cash management, or investment needs, Bank First can provide quality financial products for your business to prosper. Let us be your business partner. You'll find our people make a world of difference. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC.
Barbara and Larry Stewart at Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart Our longtime Hobart Bearcat and Lady Bearcat boosters, proud once again to help with the radio broadcasts. Folks, when you need your hair cut, fixed, colored, tell Barbara the color, the cut, the style you want, and friends, she will do it. Barbara's been a beautician for a bunch of years, and she's really good. Call for an appointment, 726-3532.
Barbara's at 800 South Broadway in Hobart.
And go Bearcats. Good luck from Barbara and Larry Stewart. Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart. James and Betty Chaplin have been a part of Hobart for a long time. As a matter of fact, for over 40 years. They are proud to live here, proud to do their part in supporting our youth in all their activities. James and Betty have 4 granddaughters in the Hobart schools. They wish our youth success in activities like sports, academics, band, show ring, whatever they're doing. Do your best, because James and Betty are proud of you, proud to be Bearcat boosters. That's James and Betty Chaplin and family saying, go Bearcats. Folks, hopefully you've been in and seen the improvements and additions that we've made at Klink Supermarket in Hobart recently. Now, we hope you'll find our store looking better and better stocked than it's ever been. Our goal remains the same: great selection of groceries, produce, meat, gluten-free products, and so much more, with the lowest possible prices and always helpful and friendly employees, because we really do appreciate your business. Thank you. Neil Hobbs and staff, Klink Supermarket in Hobart, proud Bearcat boosters. Friends, if you can dream it, Michael can build it at Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication in Hobart. Come check out all the yard art, the OU and OSU items, so doggone much more at Double Diamond. Hey, do you need cattle panels, a trailer, a cattle chute, a feeder? Michael has the equipment and the know-how when it comes to welding. Metal sales by the inch or by the foot. Michael, Misty, Marshall, Micaiah, and now little Maverick Wright. The Wright family, Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication in the old Ford store in Hobart.
Optometrist Dr. Amy Straub is very excited to be the owner of Altus Family Vision, located at 112 Valverde Street. You'll still find the same great staff and professional services because our focus is on you. We'll help you update your glasses and contact prescription, and we do exams for eye diseases like glaucoma and macular degeneration. You're more than just eyes to us. Make an appointment today by calling 580-482-0051. Dr. Amy Straub and Altus Family Vision. Our focus is on you.
Kirk and Todd Duff and Shelley and Jolie at Power Plus Beef Genetics just east of Hobart are a 4th-generation farm and ranch family breeding Angus and A-plus cattle. Kirk and Todd are both Hobart graduates. Both are active in the community and church and a whole lot of other things. They're Bearcat fans, and they encourage you to support our youth in all their activities. Attend all the games you can. Proud to be Bearcat boosters, expecting another great year. So good luck, Bearcats and Lady Bearcats, from Kirk and Todd Duff, Duff Brothers Beef Genetics.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal go-the-extra-mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View.
Looking for something special for your Valentine's sweetie this Valentine's Day? I know the perfect place, and they have the sweetest deals in town. It's the Flower Shop on Main in Hobart. Get your orders in early. Angie can make a wonderful gift basket for him or her. She has candies, stuffed animals, snoozy slippers, along with little girl snoozy slippers now too. There's simplified lotions, jewelry, and of course flowers of all kinds. The Flower Shop on Main in Hobart is the perfect place to find the perfect gift for your sweetie this Valentine's Day.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger. number, 580-482-1756. One of the biggest basketball fans in Oklahoma is Larry Halford from Hobart. Larry coached Hobart girls basketball in the 60s, junior high, high school, all levels. And in 7 years, Larry won a lot of ball games. And for the last 45 or so years, Larry has been Hobart's #1 fan. He goes to all the games. In fact, Larry's seen over 3,000 Hobart Bearcat basketball games. He's a real fan. So go Bearcats and Lady Bearcats from the Halford family. Larry and Brad, Jim and Marty, the Halfords from Hobart.
Welcome back. Semifinal Friday night continuing here on Classic Hits 97.7 as we get ready for the Bearcats of Hobart taking on the Lions of Luther. Hobart winning in the opening round of the tournament 78-51 yesterday against Navajo. Luther outlasting Lady yesterday afternoon 61-52. I'm surprised the Lions come in seated as low as number 5 in this tournament.
Me too. They are actually ranked higher than the Hobart Bearcats in the OSSAA rankings. They come in ranked number 15. The Hobart Bearcats come in ranked number 20, and they're both 10-5.
Yeah, you got to wonder about that, how that turned out that way. And you don't really care about rankings. The good thing about basketball is everybody qualifies to the playoffs, so you don't have to worry about rankings.
Now, rankings will determine if you get to host, your playoffs or whatever. But it was actually really interesting. I was looking at the bracket, and the 3 ranked teams in this tournament are all on the same side in the boys' bracket.
Yeah, excellent point. Tyler Becker going to get the start here this evening for head coach Matt Jones, Cole Mills, Cyrus Grisby, and Luke Mower, and Gerald McCauley will be the starting 5 for the Lions of Luther. So again, it's Becker, Mills, and Grisby, Moore, and McCauley. You had Luther yesterday in that ball game against Lady, and Grisby impressive.
Grisby was impressive. He could get up and down the court. He was a scoring machine. He single-handedly just dominated the Lady Bison defense.
Starting 5 for head coach Jeff Tompkins being introduced here. That's the Hobart Bearcats, and it's a group that you're familiar with. It'll be Jalen Johnson, Cole Moore, and Cade Moore. Luke Hollister and Alec Miner, the starting 5 for Hobart. They are dressed in their home white uniforms with the gold numerals and the gold trim, and they'll work on the left end of your listening and or viewing device in the first half of play. Luther in their road black with the red numerals and the red and gray trim. What's Tanner over there laughing about?
He's just laughing at the announcer. Said, "Let's get it on in the Pioneer Dome."
Well, it wasn't "Let's get it on" like they used to say Marvin Gaye did in that song, right?
I don't think so.
All right, more like Michael Buffer, maybe?
Maybe.
All right, tap going to be controlled by the Lions. They'll go to work on the left end of your listening and viewing device. And we are underway here. Championship semifinal Friday night from Western Oklahoma State College. It's not a dome. It's just it's a field house.
It sounds good.
So out high now, and patience early on for Tyler Becker. After that high-flying start by Hollis, we had to wonder what this would look like. Line drive 3 for Moore. Doesn't go. Johnson the rebound. Out front, he'll go to Cade. Cole to Alec Minert. Back to Cade in the corner. Minert limping noticeably last night when we left the field house, and I asked him about it, and he said he's just got a sore Achilles tendon, has most of the season. Johnson for 3. Jalen Shutt spins in and out, but look at Luke Hollister go get the rebound and reset it now for Hollis. Hollister goes to Cole Moore, now to Cade, up top Minert. Thought about the 3, but instead they'll put it on the floor to Cole deep in the corner. It's a good catch by Cole. Johnson going to come out and get it and reset now. Minute gone by here in the first. Cade, little give, go inside Johnson, shot glass and got it.
He went right at Cyrus Grisby, did not back down at all.
2-0, 6:46 left in the first. Quick 3 on the other end, won't fall. Rebound putback. You talked about Cyrus, and he got it to go. Grigsby with his first 2 of the ball game. Ties it at 2. 6:30 left in the first quarter of play. Jalen Johnson over the top to Moore. Now in the corner, that's Cade from Cole. Marcus Hollister, or rather Luke Hollister, asking for the ball inside. On the wing, it's Minert instead. Alec back out top. Now they go inside to Hollister. Kick it back to Minert. 3 ball on the way. It goes. Alec Minert with the 3. How about that for a soft touch for the big fella?
Impressive shot by Alec Minert. Usually he gets it done down low, but good 3 by him.
trying to come back the other way. Shot off the mark. Did not fall that time for Luke Moore. And on the rebound, ball lost out of bounds by Hobart. Getting it back will be Luther. 5:58 left in the first.
I assume we will see a lot of run and gun once both teams get comfortable in this game.
I think that'd be a fair assumption. Cordell coming up twice in the top half of the bracket. Girls semifinal ball game. They'll take on Luther. And the boys then will do battle with Mangum. So we still got 3 good ones to go before we're done here tonight.
Bunch of great games coming up. And even better because they're playing to go and play in the championship.
Ball thrown away here. Apparently one of the Bearcats touched it. It will still be Lion basketball. It's Tyler Becker inbounding it. Becker comes here on the near side. He'll go to Moore. Luke thought about the shot, now gives up the dribble. Talk about running and gunning, but so far the pace has been a little bit slow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was saying. I mean, both teams come out unusually slow. I don't know if it's just something they saw on each other's scouting reports or what.
Grigsby gets mitered off of his feet, now puts up the shot and around the rim. It falls in. Soft touch for the big fella. He's got all 4 early on. It's a 5-4 ball game. That's not right, is it? Yeah, okay, 5-4, that's right. 2 minutes gone by here in the first quarter of play. 3 minutes gone by in the first quarter of play. Alec Minard. And what happened there? That's kind of what Alec is asking. Do you know the answer?
I think it was just a hot pass. I don't think he was looking.
I think you're exactly right. Minard's like, why you throwing it to me? My head's turned the other way. 4:50 left in the first quarter of play. Cyrus Grigsby off the bounce over Minard. Shot on the way. Got it to go. That's a 2. Cyrus Grigsby. A little early on showboating there for Cyrus Grigsby. Jalen Johnson.
Maybe a little early to do that.
Johnson inside. Shot doesn't go. Late whistle. Foul going to be called, I believe, on Grigsby. Johnson will go to the line to shoot 2. Yep, it's on Cyrus. That'll be the first on Grigsby. And team foul number 1 called on Luther. So at the free throw line, it will be Jalen Johnson. Jalen, his club down or up by 1. No, down by 1. 6-5. They're the home team, aren't they? Yeah. Johnson first free throw good. Jalen will get 1 more. Ties it at 6. 4:32 left in period number 1. Second one on the way here for Johnson, and it's good. So Jalen has given his club a 1-point lead, 7-6. One of the things that's always amazed me when I've come here to do basketball games is going inside, a little teardrop shot that doesn't fall, but the putback is there for Gerald McCauley. Good job by McCauley to follow the shot. Missed by Becker to begin with. Johnson now back the other way. Is the number of people who sit in the chairbacks. I would think that those places would be filled up, but there's a lot of people who sit on the benches.
I'd rather be closer to the action personally.
Okay, all right, that explains it then. Cole Moore close to the action. He'll dribble, drive, and score. And it's an 8-7 lead for Hobart. 3:55 left in quarter number 1. So you like it in the bleachers instead of the chairbacks up top.
I'd rather be right there on top of it. I mean, personally, I'd rather be playing, but you know, I can't do that anymore. But
well, someday you'll be really old and you'll love those chairbacks. Oh, Gerald McCauley got to be careful there. He forgot to take the basketball with him, and then he used language unbecoming of churchgoers. And I want to tell you that Bryce heard that, and he just kind of looked the way of the ball player, and a little sheepish grin on the face of the ball player. Moore for 3, didn't get it to go. Flat-footed rebound, Hollister, and a reset now over the top to Cole. He'll go back inside to Lucas for 2. Wow, how about Hollister?
Wide open on the block.
11-8, 3:10 left in the first period of play. Hobart on top. Trying to clear traffic inside. McCauley. He'll go back over the top to Luke Moore. And again, a little bit of a stationary look right now. And an offensive foul going to be called, I believe. Or did they get Hollister? Yeah, they're going to call it on Luke, I believe. Hollister really in the middle of some hand-to-hand combat with McCauley, and they got it on Luke. At first, I thought that Tyson was going to call it on the offense.
I thought so. I thought that he motioned an offensive foul, but I guess he changed his mind.
So the foul on Luke is first, and it's number 1 on Hobart. Grigsby inbounds pass. Boy, he just knocked Minert to the floor. And now a 3-ball going to be put up. Not even close for Cyrus Grigsby, but he got the foul from Jalen Johnson. Heady play there by Grigsby.
And that's a play you started seeing more, get somebody up in the air and then go into him and act like you're shooting it and go to the free throw line.
So Cyrus Grigsby going to shoot 3. He's got 6 points in the early going. First of 3 on the way for Cyrus is good. I'm digging those shoes that Cyrus has got on.
Those are some interesting shoes, to say the least.
Grigsby will get 2 more. Cyrus will knock that one down.
But see, I like Coach Tompkins. He has all of his players wearing the same shoes. I don't know if you noticed that, but...
Well, as soon as I talked about Grigsby, I looked at the other kids to see if they all matched, and I noticed that Hobart does. Grigsby makes all 3 free throws. Really doesn't matter what your shoes look like if you can shoot the ball like that. Johnson inside. Going to get rejected by McCauley, and now back the other way, Grigsby. Lost the ball, but it picked up here on the near side. 3-ball, Becker. Tyler hits. Tyler Becker with his first 3 of the night. And it makes it 14-11. First lead for Luther. Up by 3. Johnson inside. Jalen flashes in. Now comes back out top. Here's Minert at the free throw line. His 15-footer comes up short. Alec going to go down hard. Gets back to his feet, and Grigsby with the rebound. Out front, he'll go to Becker. Becker hangs, bangs, goes left wing, Moore for 3. Shot doesn't go. Well, I tell you what, Hollister and McCauley really getting after it inside. Rebound by Luke. Back the other way, Moore. They're letting him play. Shot by Moore won't go. Rebound taken away by McCauley. And again, Hollister right there with him. Watch that one unfold. Across the timeline, Becker. Scoop shot doesn't go. Rebound put up and in by McCauley.
He's a little more of that high-paced offense we were anticipating all game.
16-11. It's a 5-point lead now for Luther. Johnson here on the near side to Minert. Alec rather. Giving up the dribble. Goes to Johnson. Jalen sets, fires, 3. Got it. Jalen Johnson. How's that for an answer?
That's not the guy you want to leave open if you are the Luther Lions.
Johnson now with 7 in the ball game, and his club trails by a pair, 16-14. 1:20 left in the first quarter of play. Moore out on the wing, left side. Luke back over the top to Tyler Becker. Now Grigsby off the dribble, going to go to the free throw line. Rises up, it comes up short. Rebound Moore, run out Johnson. Doesn't have the numbers. Jalen going to attack it. Out glides, goes for the and scores! What about that move? Jalen Johnson.
See you on ESPN, sir.
Tied at 16. 50 seconds left, quarter number 1. How about this for some action? We had some defensive struggles earlier today where not a lot of points were scored. Take time now. Moore open for 3. Shot on the way. Luke's shot won't go. Long rebound, Cade Moore. He'll go to Cole and strip from behind. Good defense there by Cole Mills. 31.8 left in the first quarter of play. You mentioned Jeff Tompkins having his kids wearing the same shoes. What about the suit that Jeff's got on?
I noticed that earlier. Man. I dig it.
Yeah, that's a great looking suit. Great looking tie. He's got to go with it. Pass inside. Poked free. Good defense by Gerald McCauley. That was intended for Luke Hollister.
I like the old school style that he runs with his team.
Inbounds pass goes to Alec Minert. Minert will put it up and in. 5 in the ball game for Alec, 18-16. Hobart back up by a pair. Luther quickly into the front court. That's Tyler Becker. Becker now going to slow things down, back it out, as the Lions apparently going to hold for 1 here in the waning seconds of period number 1. Off the dribble, Becker gives up the ball to Grigsby. Cyrus down to 2. Grigsby, as time expires, comes up short, and quarter number 1 is in the books. 18 for Hobart, 16 for Luther. 8 minutes down. Coming back for period number 2. Classic Hits 97.7.
When it's Wednesday, it's sale day at the Hobart Stockyards. The Hobart Stockyards is a fine facility with good people to take good care of your cattle and work for a successful sale. Cattle are accepted all day Tuesday, and they'll feed and water them. As Rex Fleming always says,
this is Rex Fleming for Hobart Stockyards, Hobart, Oklahoma, where we want your business. And we sure appreciate your business.
That's the Hobart Stockyards, east of Hobart on Highway 183. Sale each Wednesday starting at 9:30 and special sale dates available.
Friends, you should come check out the fantastic selection of Browning safes at Hobart Farm & Garden. We have a better selection and at a better price than the other guys, and Hobart Farm & Garden is rapidly becoming one of the bigger Browning firearms dealers in all of southwest Oklahoma and North Texas. You want a Browning safe or firearm? Well, you need to come to Hobart Farm & Garden, where we also sell high-pro quality feeds, bulk and sack. We sell paint and plumbing supplies, all kinds of hardware, fencing supplies, trailers. There's cattle equipment, electrical supplies, tools. Listen, if we ain't got it, you don't need it. If you do, however, we will order it because we want your business and we'll work hard for it. Come to Hobart and Hobart Farm & Garden, South Hobart on Highway 9, and ask about the all-new products we'll have soon from the SHOT Show. The Wall family appreciate your business. Come see them. Hobart Farm & Garden, South.
Hobart with the ball to begin the second period of play. Alec Minert, Luke Hollister, Cade, and Cole Moore out on the floor. Jalen Johnson as well. There's a three. Left side doesn't go. Rebound Hollister. Up and in. Good job by Luke. 4 in the ball game for Luke Hollister. 20-16. 7:35 left of the first half of play. Out on the floor for the Lions. So they've got Cole Mills. At the free throw line, that's Gerald McCauley. McCauley back to Mills, lays it up, shot rolls in. Cole Mills, first 2 of the ball game. Cyrus Grigsby, Gerald McCauley, also out on the floor with Tyler Becker for this group from Luther. 20-18, it's a 2-point lead for Hobart. Shot put up, comes up well short, and Cyrus Grigsby with the rebound. Grigsby now back the other way very quickly as he'll come here on the near side, leave it for Tyler Becker. Next dead ball, we'll get our substitution. Jake Lombard will come into the ball game for the Lions. They're dressed in their road black uniforms, red numerals, gray trim. Up high, McCauley. Gerald nearly lost it, now kicks it over to Becker for 3. Tyler shot no good. Rebound run out now for Johnson. Jalen doesn't have the numbers. He'll glide to a stop and score. He's done that twice now between 2 defenders, Jalen Johnson.
He does not care if he has numbers or not. He's going to the goal.
22-18, Johnson. 4-point lead for Hobart. Grigsby hearing it from the fans. Gerald here on the near side. Tyler Becker. Becker, wraparound pass. It's a good one. Shot goes down for Luke Moore and a foul, and Moore will go to the line for an old-fashioned 3-point play. Bucket on, or the foul rather, on Luke Hollister. That'll be his second. And team foul number 3 called on Hobart. Substitution now. Trey Jones in. Setting down will be Cade Moore. So we got a substitution here at the scorer's table. Free throw on the way is good. Luke Moore. So Moore will set down with 3 points, and into the ballgame for the first time, Jake Lombard. Didn't see him a whole lot yesterday. This is not a very deep bench for Luther. He goes 6 or 7, and that's about it. Johnson now on the offensive end. He'll go to Minor. Alec giving up the dribble. Baseball pass going to be taken away. Good defense by the man who just came in. That's Lombard. Lombard into the front court in a little give and go. And he will slow it down now to Cyrus. Dribble, drive inside, hanging, banging, shot won't go. Wanted a foul. He's going to protest, and there's a 3-on-2 the other way. Trey Jones in traffic, steps through it, in trouble, lost the ball, got fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. Reach-in foul called on Cole Mills. That'll be his first, and team foul number 2 called on Luther. .5:45 left in the first half of play. Trey Jones at the free throw line to shoot 2. 1-point ball game, 22-21. Free throw, Jones. Trey got it to go. He will get one more, Trey Jones. .23-21. Hobart on top by a pair. Second one on the way, too strong. And the rebound taken away by Cyrus Grigsby. Tyler Becker now going to walk it across the timeline for Luther. They're down by a pair. 5:35 left of the first half of play. Lombard looks inside, nothing there. Got a screen out high by Grigsby. Can't do anything with it. You know, Alec Minert, a big kid, but Grigsby makes him look small.
Yeah, they're about the same height, but Grigsby is just stout.
He'll put up the 2, doesn't get it to go. Jalen Johnson with the rebound for Hobart, and he wants to run. Johnson over the top, Jones with a catch. That should have been a goaltend. That ball trapped against the backboard. Should have been a goaltend. Back the other way. Moore, he'll hang, bang, get fouled, and will go to the line to shoot two. That's Tyler Becker instead. Alec Minor going to pick up the personal. That'll be his first, and team foul number 4 called on Hobart.
How high did Grisby just jump, though, for that?
Well, I mean, he got up in the air, but he pinned the ball against the backboard. That's got to be goaltending. A couple of free throws here. First one up and in for Becker. Tyler now with 4. 23-22, 5:05 left in the half. Second one on the way is good. You guys laughing at me over there?
No, we're just saying if he can jump that high, give it to him.
Johnson back the other way, and again, Johnson will go around the defenders and score. Jalen Johnson, 13 now or 14, and 15 now for Johnson. What is it, 13? It's kind of like a pinball. You know, you just decide where you want to go. 25-23, Hobart on top by a pair. 4:45 left in the first half of play. Gerald McCauley looking inside to Grigsby. He'll hang, bang, shot won't go. Tip is there for Cyrus. Boy, you talked about his breadth, the width that he has, and he showed it right there as he just kept everybody off of him, getting that rebound and the pogo stick put back.
Yeah, he bullied his way in there for that one.
Trey Jones, they'll look inside now to Minert. Alec gonna spin, shoot and score, Alec Minert. How about that spin move? Back the other way very quickly. Here comes Tyler Becker. Becker to Cyrus Grigsby. Boy, everybody on Grigsby, and I really don't understand why.
Because he already has 11 points.
Oh, okay. Midway point, quarter number 2, 27-25. Hobart on top by a pair. Lombard here on the near side. Jake going to fire the 3. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound Grigsby. He'll put it up off the glass and score. Cyrus Grigsby.
You know, players of that caliber, whenever fans are like that, they only get better.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It's not going to affect him except make him smile and then say, see what I did? Johnson, what a look inside that time to Hollister. Back out top, Minor. Alec shot halfway down, wouldn't stay. And the rebound cleared away by Gerald McCauley. McCauley now to Tyler Becker. 3:25 left in the first half of play, and the scoreboard keeps changing. It says 27-all now. Grigsby up high. You knew that, though, by the chant behind us. Cyrus in the corner to Lombard. He'll cross over, go around Jones, put up the shot. Couldn't get it to go. McCauley with the rebound. Gerald falling down, and that will be Hobart basketball. When McCauley going down hard, looking for a foul, not going to get it. Frederick Greenhoward now going to come into the ballgame. Frederick's name so loud he took up my whole space right there. Timeout going to be taken by Hobart. 3:11 left in the half. We're tied at 27, and this is Classic Hits 97.7.
Hobart, Highway 9. Your farmer's insurance agent in Hobart is Jack Hogg, and Jack has over 25 years' experience. Jack believes in keeping you informed of ways to protect what's important: auto, home, life, whatever your insurance need. He'll find the policy you need, and you can enjoy personal service. He'll not only be your agent, but your friend. Always involved in the community, proud to be a Bearcat booster. Trust a proven company, Farmers Insurance, and a proven agent. Jack Hogg at 901 South Main in Hobart, 580-726-3077.
3:11 left in the first half of play. We're tied at 27. Hobart and Luther in a boys semifinal matchup. Still the other girls semifinal matchup to come up. It'll be Luther taking on Cordell. The winner gets Hollis in the championship tomorrow night. Another boys semifinal matchup. It'll be a dandy as Cordell takes on Mangum.
Yeah, for sure. Cordell Lady Blue Devils were able to steal a game yesterday, slowed down the game, and
they need to start the clock. There they did. Okay, go ahead.
No, I was just saying they were able to slow it down and steal a win.
Jalen Johnson in traffic over the top. He'll go to Alec Minert now. Near side, Trey Jones. Dribble penetration. Going to attack the glass. Spin shot won't go, but he'll get fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. Let's check the foul here on Luther. And they have called it on McCauley. That'll be the first on Gerald. And team foul number 3 on Luther in the first half. Trey Jones shooting 2. Free throw up, good. Trey will get one more. Trey Jones now 2 of 3 from the line. Got a couple of points. 28-27. Second one on the way. Goes in for Trey Jones. So Jones now 29-27. His club leads it by 2. 2:50 left in the first half of play. Lombard into the front court and ball taken away. Good defense by Jones. Now Grigsby will take it from him. He wanted to go inside, tried to dunk it. And when he missed the dunk, boy, he came across and hit Minert in the face. Long three here. Doesn't go for Becker. And the rebound by Moore. That's Cole coming across the timeline. Cole draws the double team. And a foul going to be called on Cyrus Grigsby. Got to be real careful here. He might get himself teed up. That'll be 2 on Cyrus. And team foul number 4 called on Luther. Said Cyrus Grigsby used his knee and shoved Moore away. 2:25 left in the first half of play. Trey Jones will go to Moore. Deep three, Cole. Front of the iron doesn't go. And the rebound collected by Gerald McCauley. Well, Grigsby obviously plays with some emotion, and you might be able to get him out of his game. We talked about how the crowd might pump him up, but if you're out there banging on him and he doesn't get a call or two, that may change his demeanor.
Yeah, for sure. And we really need to watch out for his fouls. He has 2 already.
Green Howard, 3 ball on the way, doesn't go. Grigsby with the rebound. He'll get pounded and will go to the line to shoot 2. Luke Hollister with his 3rd foul. And team foul number 5 called on Hobart. Hollister is going to have to set as Cade Moore will come back into the ballgame after the first of 2 free throws from Cyrus Grigsby.
And with as many big bodies as the Luther Lions have, you do not want Luke Hollister in foul trouble.
Grigsby free throw, no good. Cyrus will get one more. Hollister sitting down, as we said, and back into the ballgame now will come Cade Moore. Second free throw on the way. Grigsby will knock this one down. So Cyrus 1 of 2, and he's got 15 on the ballgame. 29-28. Johnson into the front court. Jalen deep three, front of the iron, no. Rebound McCauley. You talk about a big body, and you really miss Hollister on a play like that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if someone like that's down low, you might be able to get a chance at an offensive rebound.
Minute 35 left in the half. 29-28. Luther looks to take the lead this trip. Grigsby out high. He'll go to Lombard. Lombard stops at the free throw line. He went by Johnson. That shot halfway down didn't stay. Put back won't go for Grigsby. Moore with the rebound, and he's out of bounds when he has the ball on the baseline. A good job by Cade. He just ran out of real estate across the way.
Grigsby probably has almost 10 offensive rebounds so far in this first half.
He's cleaning it up pretty good. There's no doubt about that. McCauley now on the offensive end for Luther. Comes here on the near side. Tyler Becker, faked the three, put it on the floor, got grabbed on the way to the basket. Check the foul here, and that'll go against Moore. That is on Cade, his first, and team foul number 6 called on Hobart. 1:10 left in the half. Bearcats 29, and the Lions of Luther 28. Grigsby to inbound. He does. Gets it right back. Now going to attack the glass and score. Cyrus Grigsby. 7 in the quarter, 17 on the ball game. His club leads it 30-29. Minute left here. First half of play. Jalen Johnson to Colmore. Now Cade will get it out on the wing. Cade back up top to Johnson. Inside they'll go to Minert. Alec, little ball fake off the glass. Shot won't roll in. Cyrus Grigsby with the rebound. Boy, really physical inside. Tyler Becker now comes back the other way. Becker to Grigsby. 35 seconds left, first half of play. Cyrus, skip pass, right side. Becker thought about the three, now will fire. Shot around the rim, didn't go. McCauley the rebound, put back, that comes up short. Cade Moore blocking out, getting the rebound. He'll go to Cole. Cole coming across the timeline now. Being hounded into the corner, Minert. He'll go diagonal over the top to Jalen Johnson. 15 seconds left in the first half of play. Hobart going to hold for one. They're down by one, 30-29. Johnson near side, and pass going to be lost by Cade Moore. And the turnover will give it back now to Luther with 7.4 left in the first half of play. Minert will sit down. Marcus Hollister will come into the ballgame. All right, here comes Tyler Becker now. Becker, I don't know that he realizes the clock is running out. He'll go to Grigsby. Grigsby trying to beat the clock, fires the three, comes up short. And it's halftime. 30 on the board for Luther, 29 for Hobart. Got a dandy going on right now. 30-29, 1 point lead. Luther in front of Hobart. We're at the half, and we are Classic Hits 97.7.
Whether you're looking for your first home, your next home, or you just want to refinance your current home, you need to see Jim or Tommy, the experienced lenders at Interbank. Don't wait for interest rates to go up. Now's the time to act. Interbank wants your business. If it's a doable deal, we'll do it. Whatever your specific banking need, we consider it a privilege to be your bank. We're Interbank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students. AFR agents in our great state are in many cases agents in the town they grew up in. That's the case in Hobart, where Justin Krieger is the local AFR agent. He grew up here. His interests are in Hobart and Kiowa County. He's involved in sports, FFA, 4-H, as well as the Main Street program in the local chamber. He wants to be your agent. Farm, life, home, automobile, liability. An agent that will find you the right policy, giving you the right protection. Come see Justin Krieger, your AFR agent in Hobart. Phone 726-3076. Friends, check out the January specials at Parts Plus in Hobart. Parts Plus batteries, silver $75.99, platinum $96.99, gold $94.99. Monroe-Matic plus shock absorbers, they're just $26.99. Mystic Bar and Chain Oil is a bargain at $4.49. Wix cabin air filters start at $17.49, and the performance test antifreeze testers $119 and $2.99. Don't forget our large storage units and low tire prices at Parts Plus in Hobart. Parts and a lot more. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 7 locations to serve you: Hobart, Cordell, Sentinel, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, and Mangum. A family serving families. Larry and Kim Eshetai and their qualified staff are at your service 24/7. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. Larry and Kim Eshetai, there for you in your time of need. Count on Larry and Kim Eshetai. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes, rayandmarthas.com.
Back at Western Oklahoma State College, it's a 1-point lead for Luther. The Lions in front of Hobart, 30-29. The winner playing in the championship of the Tri-County Tournament tomorrow night on the boys' half of the bracket. 17 in the first half for Cyrus Grisby to lead the way for Luther. 5 in the first half for Tyler Becker. Give 4 to Gerald McCauley. 3 for Luke Moore and 2 for Cole Mills. 8 of 9 for the free throw line with the Lions. They lead it by 1, 30-29. Foul situation, Cyrus Grisby has 2 at the intermission. The only player with more than 1 foul for Matt Jones and the Luther Lions. On the other side of the ledger, 13 in the first half for Jalen Johnson to pace Jeff Tompkins and the Hobart Bearcats. Alec Minert was 7, 4 for Luke Hollister. Trey Jones has got 3, 2 for Cole Moore from the free throw line. Hobart on the night is now 5 of 6 from the charity stripe, and they trail by 1, 30-29. Foul situation, Luke Hollister with 3, and he was missed late in that first half by the Bearcats.
Yeah, for sure. There's some shots put up that definitely could have gone back to the Bearcats if Luke Hollister would have been in the game. But I think so far this game is exactly what we expected. We knew that Jalen Johnson and Cyrus Grisby were going to come out and score a lot. We knew that it was going to be a close game, top 20 matchup, and I think it'll come down to the wire.
Earlier today on the girls' half of the bracket, the fifth place pairings have now been set. Lady beat Snyder 65-37. It was Navajo over Hobart 36-28. Lady and Navajo tomorrow at noon for that fifth place title. Also, Hollis advancing to the championship of the girls' half of the bracket. They beat Mangum 47-37. Mangum will play for third place tomorrow afternoon. Hollis awaiting the winner of Cordell and Luther. On the boys' half, it'll be Leedy and Hollis tomorrow at 1:20 in the fifth place game. Leedy beating Navajo 65-56. And how about Hollis getting off the collective deck, trailing by 15, and came back late in the fourth quarter and beat Snyder 53-52.
That was an impressive comeback. The freshman made 2 late free throws to win that game. I was very impressed.
Second half coming up here. It's Luther 30 and Hobart 29. We are Classic Hits 97.7.
Sonny's Express is now serving delicious Hunt Brothers pizza, and they have a full-service grill in Roosevelt. Hunt Brothers Pizza is now available in Hobart, Roosevelt, and in Granite. Don't forget the delicious Subways at the original Sonny's in Hobart, plus a full deli. Sonny's Express. 5 locations to serve you, 3 in Hobart, 1 in Roosevelt, 1 in Granite. Remember, now a full-service grill and Hunt Brothers Pizza in Roosevelt. Make a stop today out of Sonny's Express. If you think you're paying too much for insurance, you should see Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency in Hobart. The Watkins Agency is an independent agency representing several companies, and Van will find you the best rate and the best coverage for the home, automobile, farm insurance, liability, whatever you need. Contact Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency, 320 South Washington in Hobart. Give him a call at 580-726-5190. Woodland Gardens Assisted Living Center in Hobart is a new and beautiful facility. Woodland Gardens is for people 55 years of age and older. They offer 34 units, 448 square foot apartments. They serve 3 delicious home-cooked meals every day. Check out this new and quite beautiful facility for yourself or for a loved one. For more information, call Pat Holt, Administrator, 580-752-4445, 752-4445, Woodland Gardens at 915 North Broadway in Hobart.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Western Technology Center, an important member of Oklahoma's career tech system. It provides skills for success in today's workplace. Call today to find out what WTC can offer you. Western Technology Center, educating people for success. Give them a call at 580-726-8400 or online at westtech.edu. Western Technology Center.
Second half's about to get underway. Quickly want to say hi to some folks that are on our webpage on KTJS Facebook page. James Harbor, Gwen Hall Davidson, Lena Rutledge Harris, Marion Miller, Vicki Norcross Smith, Phyllis Elcorai, Michelle Keelan Gellner, all on 1420 KTJS on the Facebook page. So good to have you guys alongside. And let's check in on the Classic Hits 97 Facebook page, see if we've got anybody that's dropped by to visit. And so, well, as we get set for this second half of play, Mike McAlexander is there. Denise York, Latrinda Whitfield also checking us out. And let's go to the last week. Can we do that? Do we have time, Mr. Producer? All right. We will go to 107 The Zone because, we're all over the place. Everybody talks about being exclusive. Well, that's just not true. But 107 The Zone, we've got the bowl game there as well as we get set for the second half of play. And it'll be Lion basketball as we get underway. Jalen Johnson on the defensive end, along with Luke Hollister, Alec Minert, and Moore squared, Cade and Cole. And as we mentioned, Luther with the ball to begin the second half of play. Little Ole defense going inside Tyler Becker. Shot won't go down, and the rebound going to be cleared away by Cole Moore. Now he'll get it to Minert. Now Jalen Johnson. Original 5 out on the floor for the Lions. Tyler Becker, Cyrus Grisby, Luke Moore, Gerald McCauley, and Cole Mills. Shot put up by Johnson, but it goes in. 15 in the ball game for Jalen. 31-30. There's Johnson with a steal. He'll challenge. 2-on-1 fast break. Number's not his way. And a blocking foul going to be called. And Jalen Johnson kicking his feet as though he went down hard and is in a little bit of pain. What happened there?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if he came down on his head. He's grabbing at his wrist. Like maybe whenever he came down, he fell on his hand.
Foul was called on Tyler Becker. That'll be his first, and the first on Luther in the second half. Jalen, you're right, holding that right wrist, and he's going to have to come out. Trey Jones going to take his place. So Jalen Johnson will sit down, and taking his place will be Trey Jones. He'll shoot the free throw. Actually, it'll be 2 free throws. First one on the way. Good. Trey Jones.
That's what I'm thinking. What a deal. Get to come in and just shoot free throws.
By the way, Trey's 4 of 5 from the free throw line now in the ballgame. Second one on the way for Trey is good. So when your parents name you Trey, do they expect you to grow up and be a basketball player?
Yeah, you better be able to ball out.
33-30, it's a 3-point lead now for Hobart. Oh, backdoor, McCauley wide open. Gerald McCauley. And how about the entry pass from Tyler Becker?
Yeah, a dime by Becker.
33-32. Hobart on top by 1. Jalen Johnson okay. He is set to come in at the next dead ball. Minert inside, little drop step, shot doesn't go. Weak side rebound at Gerald McCauley. And McCauley quickly gets it into the hands of Tyler Becker. Becker into the front court. Lobs over the top. That shot was available for Luke Moore, won't take it. And now the Lions will reset. Mills, who hadn't had a lot of touches offensively, comes up top to Becker. 6:40 left here in the third period of play. Now backing it out, Tyler Becker. Becker, little hesitation, goes to the left elbow. Nothing there. Back over the top to Mills. Mills kicks right side. That's a line drive 3. Doesn't go for more. And a push going to be called on Gerald McCauley on the rebound. That'll be his second. And team foul number 2 called on Luther in the second half of play. Timeout going to be taken by the Lions. 6:30 left here in the third. They trail 33-32. And we are Classic Hits 97.7.
It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Frazier Bank. In fact, we have been helping businesses for years, offering startup capital, money for equipment, or money to expand. Talk to one of our loan officers today and start building your business tomorrow. Frazier Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Well, I tried to listen in. Matt Jones spent the entire time out talking to one of the officials, Tyson Morley, and it's been a very amiable conversation, but something on Matt Jones's mind. Any idea what it might have been?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if he thought that there shouldn't have been a foul called on that last possession, but like we saw earlier in the Mangum Hollis game, the Hobart Bearcats came out in a box and one and are going to guard Cyrus Grisby tight the rest of the way.
Well, whatever the conversation was about, Matt Jones was okay with it because the timeout is over with, and Luther with the near steal. Johnson kicks it left side. It's Cole Moore. He'll go up top behind the back. Johnson now Minert inside, and Alec off the window with the left hand, and he'll score. Alec Minert. Nice passing that possession by Hobart. What'd you call that, a dime a moment ago?
A dime.
35-32, 3-point lead now for the Bearcats. 3 ball available, right side Moore, won't take it. Way out 3 for Cole Mills. That shot won't go. Put back up and in, though, by Gerald McCauley. And for all we talk about Cyrus Grisby and his ability to rebound inside, McCauley pretty strong on the boards, too.
McCauley has been quietly doing it all. We've talked a lot of Cyrus Grisby, but he definitely has been on the board.
Cole Mills with the steal, and now Luther a chance to retake the lead. Mills on the offensive end, gliding to the glass. Shot won't go, but Cole is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Check the whistle here, and they have called it on Cade Moore. That'll be the second on Cade, and team foul number 1 on Hobart in the second half of play. So to the line, Cole Mills to shoot 2. 5:28 left here in the third period of play. First free throw on the way for Mills is good. Cole will get one more. 3 points to the ball game for Mills. He'll tie it at 35. 5:28 left, third quarter. Second one on the way for Mills is too strong. The rebound by Moore. He'll tap it to Johnson. Here comes Jalen into the front court. Glides, hangs, shot doesn't go. Johnson to the floor again. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And they called this one on Luke Moore. That'll be his first. And team foul number 3 called on Luther. At the free throw line, Jalen Johnson to shoot 2. First one for Johnson goes in. Jalen will get one more. 16 now in the ball game for Jalen. Trey Jones back in. Cade Moore will sit down for the Bearcats. They lead by 1, 36-35. 5:23 left here in the third. Second free throw goes in. Jalen Johnson. So Johnson, that wrist apparently okay, with 17 now. And it's 37-35. Moore on the front end, looking for a shot, goes inside instead, has it taken away, and now a near steal and going up all the way to the upper deck, Tyler Becker, after he nearly stole the basketball. Got a high five from one of the players from the Western Oklahoma State softball team or basketball team. They like the effort there of Becker. Running stairs, didn't collapse. Moore inside to Minert. Minert off the glass, and Alec will score. Boy, Alec that time just dug out space on that baseline and got it 4. Back to a 4-point lead for the Bearcats, and a reach-around foul going to be called on Jalen Johnson. That'll be 2 on Jalen and 2 on Hobart in the second half of play.
And whenever you do it that in like open space, it's almost always going to be called.
Well, and he slapped too. I mean, there's a difference between a poke and a slap. Don't ask me to explain. 4:40 left here in the third period of play. Mills open for 3, spins it in. Cole Mills, 4 in the quarter, 6 of the ball game. 39-38. 4:25 left here in the third period of play. Hanging on by a point right now. Hobart trying to advance to the championship. Minert back inside. Shot doesn't go, and there's the rebound collected by Gerald McCauley. Tyler Becker now out in front. Becker slows things down. He'll go to Grigsby. That's the first touch for Grigsby in the second half. We're at the 4:09 point. 3 ball dialed up by Moore. Doesn't go. Mills rebound. Put back, and it goes. And boy, I tell you what, there was a nasty, nasty collision on that rebound. Alec Minert and Gerald McCauley, and that was wicked. Looks like we may have some perspiration on the floor, and we did. And that was, boy, I tell you what, and that's one you'll go back and watch on the YouTube channel. I mean, that was a nasty, nasty collision. So we're checking the score. 4:02 left in the third quarter. And I look at my book, and it looks like Luther in this quarter has scored a total of 10 points, right? That's what you got them? 2, 4, 6, 9, 10. So they should be at 40. And then you look at Hobart, 4, 6, 8, 10. And 40-39 would be the correct score, and they get it corrected.
Coach Tompkins is not, he's been here before with the book. When we were at Merritt, we had about a 30-minute delay because of a discrepancy over a book.
Well, yeah, you'll remember it was in that double overtime when they were talking about timeouts. So they get things squared away, and the scoreboard is correct, 40-39. Backdoor opportunity for Minert, and Alec will put it up and in. They're showcasing Minert here in the third quarter, 6 in the period, 13 of the ball game. 41-40. Hobart on top by 1. 3:35 left in the third. Skip pass inside. Good anticipation by Drew Jones as he will take it away. Jalen Johnson now going to walk it across the timeline. 3:25 left here in the third quarter of play. Alec Minert up high. He'll come to Johnson. Jalen will find Hollister on the baseline, and Luke had his shot blocked away by Grigsby. Cyrus climbing the ladder on the top rung with the rejection.
That was impressive. He got up there.
Johnson inbounds pass Minert. He'll knock it down. Not going to count. Offensive foul on Alec. And boy, I tell you what, Jeff Tompkins biting his tongue right now.
Not happy with that call. But like you said earlier, Cyrus Grigsby really hasn't got that many touches. And the Hobart Bearcats have decided that they're just going to take him out of the equation and go pretty much 4 versus 4 on this end.
41-40, and we've got a travel as good defense there. Tyler Becker thought he had a clear path to the lane, and somebody flashed over and made him a little stutter step. So the turnover now going to give it right back to Hobart. They lead by 1, 41-40. We're at the 3-minute mark of period number 3. Deanne says she's getting old. It's a Friday night. She's in her PJs in bed doing schoolwork. 3-ball dialed up by Cole Moore. No good. Rebound cleared away by Cyrus Grigsby. Grigsby into the front court. And he'll, well, I tell you what, see how strong he is right there. Going to go inside. Tyler Becker. Shot goes down. Becker fouled. Count the bucket and a 3-point opportunity. And that foul going to go against Alec Minert, and that'll be 3 now on Alec, and team foul number 4 in the second half on Hobart.
Have to watch out for the fouls on the big bodies for Hobart Bearcats.
Becker now trying to give his club a 2-point lead, and does. Becker with 8 in the ball game, 43-41, 2:30 and running here in the third quarter of play. Jalen Johnson's been very quiet here in this third quarter of play. He's got 4 points, but they were early on in the period. Hollister inside. Luke can't get it to go. Jeff Tompkins looking for a foul. Not going to get the call. Tyler Becker having a conversation as he walks across the timeline with anybody who will listen, and nobody is. I mean, Tyler he's just kind of talking, and nobody's saying a word to him. Cole Mills now at the left hash mark. He'll come here on the near side to Becker. Becker inside over Minert. Shot doesn't go. McCauley with the rebound. Put back and it goes. Gerald McCauley.
And again, McCauley just goes up and gets another rebound.
6 in the quarter. 10 on the ball game for McCauley. 4-point lead now for Luther. 45-41. $1:45 left here in the third. Johnson, see if he doesn't get cranked up here. Going to go baseline, wrap around pass. Trey Jones fires the 3. Back of the iron, doesn't get it to go. Rebound tip, tapped, and there it is. McCauley coming up with a loose basketball. McCauley, he'll go into the front court. That's Becker inside. Shot won't go. Battle for the rebound. Hollister run out. Johnson in front of everybody else. Jalen lays it up and in. Jalen Johnson, how quick is he? 6 now for Jalen in the quarter. 19 on the ball game. 2-point lead for Luther, 45-43. 1:10 left, third quarter of play. How's this for excitement? Lob inside McCauley, the catch. He'll kick it now. Dribble, drive, penetration, scoop shot. Wow! Tyler Becker. Some English on that one, my friend. Some tea and crumpets. 47-43.
He went up, Alec Minor went to block it, and he just decided to go down and back around.
I tell you what, and the ability to hang in the air for as long as he did. Becker with the 2. He's got 5 in the quarter, 10 on the ball game. Jalen Johnson and company going to hold for 1. Clock shows 30 seconds left here in the third. 47-43. Everybody got to catch their breath except for Matt Jones, and he's barking out signals defensively for his Luther squad. Johnson at the midcourt line. We're down to 15 seconds left in the third quarter of play. Jalen surveys the situation. At 12, he'll put it in motion. Hands it off to Trey. Now up top to Cole. Cole in the corner to Johnson. Jalen follow-away jumper for 3. Doesn't get it to go. Long rebound collected by Becker from half court. Oh! Rattled in and out from 45 feet away. We've played 3. 47 for Luther. 43 for Hobart. Back for the final 8. Toss against 97.7.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Guys, that special time of the year to get that special gift is almost here. Valentine's Day will be here soon, and Allison at Ace in the Hole has a special gift that you need to get. If you're just not sure, get a gift certificate. Allison also has a winter clearance sale with new merchandise arriving every day for spring. There's brands like Consuelo, Silver, and Rock Revival jeans. Lots of beautiful jewelry. But for sure, remember Valentine's Day, it's coming soon, so see Allison at Ace in the Hole in downtown Hobart.
The foundation of success for any business is a strong sense of community. At Bank First, our roots run deep in Oklahoma. In fact, we're in more than 50 communities statewide. We're proud to be your next-door neighbors and your friends. Whether you have basic checking, cash management, or investment needs, Bank First can provide quality financial products for your business to prosper. Let us be your business partner. You'll find our people make a world of difference. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC.
Fourth quarter about to get underway here. We've got a dandy going on. Dylan Fox doesn't get much better than this.
Does not. I think we expected a top 20 matchup to come down to the wire like this. 47-43. The Luther Lions are on top. Cyrus Grigsby and company have done everything in their power to stay on top here.
Hobart will have the ball to begin the fourth quarter. It'll be Alec Minert, Luke Hollister, Jalen Johnson, and Moore squared, Cole and Cade. Hobart in their home light uniforms with the gold numerals and the blue trim. Luther in their road black. And they will go with Tyler Becker, Cole Mills, Cyrus Grigsby, Luke Moore, and Gerald McCauley. Johnson at the right hash mark had notions on the three. Instead, it's Minert inside. Alec around Grisby, and he traveled. Jeff Tompkins says no way. I think it's probably a good call there, don't you?
Yeah, I think so. Whenever you go for that spin move, but he picked up the ball early, so
yep.
I agree with that call.
You're right. It was the fact that he picked the ball up early. Spin first before you pick the ball up, and then you're okay. 3-ball dialed up here. Back of the iron doesn't go for Mills, who has decided to come alive offensively. We've got a missed shot and a rebound, and boy, we got bodies on the floor again. Tyler Becker missed it. Here comes the basketball. I was ready to make the play. McCauley got that basket, by the way, a moment ago. Jalen Johnson with the circus move. It'll go. Got to look out, boy. I tell you what, real close to calling a technical foul is Tyson Morley. Got to get push here on Gerald McCauley. That'll be his third. Team foul number 4 called on this group from Luther.
I think there was a little eye contact between Johnson and McCauley after that little collision.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt about it. McCauley and Johnson were woofing, and Jalen was the one who got caught. And I'm telling you, Tyson Morley put his whistle in his mouth. That is a clear sign that an official is getting ready to tee you up when that whistle goes in the mouth.
It's not a good feeling either.
You must speak from experience. Free throw, Johnson up and in. 3-point play is there. 49-46. Well, I don't know that score is correct. They'll check on it here in a moment. 7:10 left in the ball game. Skip pass here on the near side. Trying to get free inside is Mills. Cole, dribble, drive. His ball kicked free. Chased down in the corner by Minert. He'll throw it into the backcourt. Johnson giving chase, but it's tracked down by Beckner. Tyler coming back the other way. Becker on the run. Stop free throw line. Kicks right side. 10-footer. Too strong for Luke Moore. Back the other way. Johnson. Jalen dribble, drive. Shot goes down. Blocking foul called. And the bucket is good for Jalen Johnson. Getting heated now. Blocking foul called on Cole Mills. His second. Team foul number 5 called on this group from Luther. 49-48.
Said that Johnson was quiet late in the third quarter. How about now?
He's exploded. Free throw on the way. Spins in and out. And McCauley with the rebound. 49-48. 6:35 left here in the ball game. Championship berth on the line at the Tri-County Tournament. Luther making the long road trip to Southwest Oklahoma, trying to make a statement. Hobart trying to answer. Spin move inside, doesn't go. McCauley with the rebound. He gets fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot too. Well, I tell you what, Tyler Becker is fearless inside.
And McCauley has to have a double-double by now surely he has at least 10 rebounds tonight.
Luke Hollister committed the foul. That's 4 now on Luke. 6:22 left in the ball game. At the free throw line, Gerald McCauley with a dozen. McCauley, line drive free throw goes. 13 now for McCauley. Luke Moore will set down, and Jake Lombard will come back in for the Lions. They lead 50-48, 6:22 remaining. Taking his time, McCauley at the free throw line. Free throw on the way for McCauley, and it goes. So Gerald deliberate, but for a reason. He's got 14. Back the other way, Jalen Johnson in an eyelash, or eye blink, whatever it is. 3-point shot's no good. Rebound Lombard. Jake into the front court, leaves it left side Mills. Back up top, he'll go to Tyler Becker. Little push shot there, and it goes for Jake Lombard. Well, that is not exactly how you dial it up with your shot, but that's just kind of a half teardrop that goes in for Lombard, and the lead now 5, 53-48. Johnson to Moore here on the near side. Back to Jalen. Jalen, little ball fake, now going to put it on the floor, burrow his way inside, kicks right side, Minert, Alec 3, no, long rebound, Hollister, Luke kicks it to Moore. Back out top, that's Cade to Cole. Cole going to cross over, throw it to Minert on the left wing, now back to Johnson, fakes the 3, weaves his way through traffic, kicks left side, and a foul going to be called. Clearing out, they said, was Cole Mills. That'll be 3 on Mills. 6 now on Luther. 5:27 remaining. 53-48. Jalen Johnson goes to Minert. Alec back out top to Cole. He'll dribble, drive, kick to Cade. Cade back to Cole. Open 3, right side. Short rebound, Hollister. Tracked down by Johnson. Jalen keeps it alive. He'll fire a 3. That comes up short. And Grigsby with a flat-footed rebound. He'll run it out now to Becker. Travis behind the back. Dribble, drive, around Minert. Alec going to get called for a foul. That'll be 4 on Alec Minert. And team foul number 6 called on Hobart. So Minert and Hollister 4 apiece. 5:07 left in the ball game.
And Luke Hollister is lucky that foul was on him. He went up as well, but called it on Alec Minert.
So at the foul line, Tyler Becker. First free throw, Becker goes. Tyler will get one more. 11 in the ball game now for Tyler Becker. 54-48, 5:07 left in the ball game. Second free throw on the way is good. Tyler Becker hit them both, gave him a dozen in the ball game. 55-48, 3 minutes have evaporated here in the fourth. Hobart trailing by 7. That is their biggest deficit of the night. Minert inside over McCauley. Shot comes up short. Rebound tipped out to Moore. That's Cole to Cade for 3. It's an air ball. And here come the Lions. Off the bounce, and that's Cole Mills. Shot goes in for Cole. Timeout going to be taken by Hobart. 4:41 remaining. 57 Luther, 48 Hobart. We're in the fourth on Classic Hits. 97.7.
Barbara and Larry Stewart at Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart are longtime Hobart Bearcat and Lady Bearcat boosters, proud once again to help with the radio broadcasts. Folks, when you need your hair cut, fixed, colored, tell Barbara the color, the cut, the style you want, and friends, she will do it. Barbara's been a beautician for a bunch of years, and she's really good. Call for an appointment, 726-3532.
Barbara's at 800 South Broadway in Hobart.
And go Bearcats. Good luck from Barbara and Larry Stewart, Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart.
Earlier in the broadcast, you referred to it as being fast and furious, and you weren't talking about the movie franchise, were you?
I was not. Both teams have been running and gunning last couple of games, and I think that's the least we could expect.
Let's give you a game reset now. 4:41 remaining, 57-48. Luther on top. Both teams with 6 fouls, so 1-1 on non-shooting fouls. 3 timeouts remaining for Hobart, 4 for Luther. And the arrow pointing the way, I believe, of the Bearcats. And again, we continue to have discussions at the scores table because we have discrepancies with scores.
Coach Tompkins surely is getting tired of having to figure out scorebooks all the time.
Well, his wife there going over the numbers. I love it. Jeff walked up and looked at Tyson Morley and said, "What's going on?"
Yeah, exactly.
4:41 remaining, 57-48. You look here to our right, Matt Jones. He's kind of like perplexed like everybody else.
You know who's been quiet most of the second half?
Who's that?
Cyrus Grisby.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Does he have any points this second half?
Well, no. Grigsby with 17 points at the intermission.
And that's what I thought. And like I said earlier, the Hobart Bearcats came out in a box and 1, which pretty much means they're running a 2-2 zone defense, and then the 1 is just chasing Cyrus Grisby.
Matt Jones, meantime, wanting the play to resume. Tyson Morley saying, "Well, we want to make sure it's right." He goes, "Well, the official book's at the scorer's table. It's not my book, and it's not their book." 4:35 remaining. Jalen Johnson out top. He'll come to Cole Moore. Hollister back to Cole, sets, fires 3, got it. How about that? Ice water in the veins of Cole Moore. 5 of the ball game for Cole, cuts it to a 6-point deficit, 57-51. 4:15 left of the ball game, a ton of time. Lombard over the top, and the ball going to go into the backcourt, but what a super save there by Becker. Lombard now, again with that little push shot. That time it won't go. On cue, there's your man Grigsby.
There's Mr. Grigsby with the rebound and putback.
He's got 19, 59-51, 3:55 left of the ball game. Johnson inside with the left hand, scoop shot doesn't go in. Rebound cleared away by McCauley. Gerald out front to Becker. Tyler dribble, drive, scoop shot, doesn't fall in, but a foul will be called, and Becker will go to the line to shoot two.
And I think the fans were just ready to explode if that ball would have went in.
Cole Moore picks up his first of the night, and team foul number 7 called on Hobart. Well, what's happening here is the athletes for Western Oklahoma State College, whether it's softball, baseball, or basketball players, are beginning to show their allegiance for Luther.
They have definitely made it clear who they are cheering for. Whenever a Luther Lion scores, they are all on their feet.
Becker hit the first of 2 free throws. Second one on the way rolls in. So Becker with 14. He's perfect from the foul line in the fourth. Quickly the other way, Trey Jones. Jones to Moore. Deep three, Cole. Top of the arc, and it goes. Cole Moore back-to-back threes. 3:30 left of the ball game. It's a 9-point lead. 6-point lead, rather. 60-54. Skip pass over the top. On the baseline. That will be McCauley, and he loses it out of bounds. Trey Jones there on the defensive side. 3:23 remaining. 61-54. They adjust the scoreboard. Grigsby, the inbounds pass. He'll come over the top to Mills. Cole out on the wing to Tyler Becker. He's really impressed me here. Becker a deep three. That'll really impress me. Doesn't get it to go, but the putback is there for Grigsby.
Grigsby yet again goes and gets a rebound and get a putback.
63-54. 3 minutes left of the ball game. The lead for Luther. Now Hobart a little bit too patient maybe this trip. Clock certainly winding down. Inside shot doesn't go down for Johnson. Rebound Trey Jones. Look at him go in amongst the Giants and get it. Johnson falling down and he traveled. Good defense that time by Gerald McCauley inside, and over the top Cole Mills.
And just like you said, the Western athletes are like high-fiving over there.
Yeah, they definitely hitched their wagon to the Luther Lions, haven't they?
I think they did that a while back.
Yep. So now Tyler Becker will walk it across the timeline. Matt Jones, the previous possession, told his club to slow it down. 2.5 minutes left of the ball game, and boy, near throwaway there. Becker saved it. Ball knocked out of bounds. Trey Jones. 2:32 left in the ball game. What did Tompkins say?
So I can't do it all for him. Jalen Johnson's won the opposite call. He thought it was their ball, and Coach Tompkins just, that's all you can say. I can't do it for him.
He says, I got to coach. I can't coach and referee as well. 2:25 left of the ball game. Out high, that's Tyler Becker. Tries to go around Johnson now. Johnson going to get called for a foul. On Jalen, that'll be his third. And team foul number 8 called on Hobart. 2:23 left in the ball game, and it's a 1-on-1 opportunity now for Tyler Becker. So Tyler Becker at the free throw line. Nobody on the blocks for Luther. That either puts pressure on you or gives you confidence. I'm not sure which. First one up and in.
All I know is Becker really hasn't missed many free throws, if any.
Actually, he's not missed any. You're right. He's 8 for 8 now, the ball game. 64-54, double-digit lead for Luther. 2:23 remaining. Second one on the way for Becker, and he got it. Becker perfect from the line here in the fourth. He's made all 6. He's perfect on the night as well. 65-54. Johnson with 2:15 remaining runs the offense. Johnson from Jones, now back to Trey at the free throw line. Hollister. Minert deep in the corner, left side, got it to go. Alec Minert for 3. Quick timeout going to be taken by Hobart. 65-57, 2:07 remaining. And we come back after this timeout. Classic against 97.7.
James and Betty Chaplin have been a part of Hobart for a long time. As a matter of fact, for over 40 years. They are proud to live here, proud to do their part in supporting our youth in all their activities. James and Betty have 4 granddaughters in the Hobart schools. They wish our youth success in activities like sports, academics, band, show ring, whatever they're doing. Do your best, because James and Betty are proud of you, proud to be Bearcat boosters. That's James and Betty Chaplin and family saying, Go Bearcats! Folks, hopefully you've you've been in and seen the improvements and additions that we've made at Klink Supermarket in Hobart recently. Now, we hope you'll find our store looking better and better stocked than it's ever been. Our goal remains the same: great selection of groceries, produce, meat, gluten-free products, and so much more, with the lowest possible prices and always helpful and friendly employees, because we really do appreciate your business. Thank you. Neil Hobbs and staff, Klink Supermarket in Hobart, proud Bearcat boosters.
All right, let's give you a game reset now. 2:07 remaining. 2 timeouts left for the Bearcats, 4 for the Lions. Both teams in the 1-1. Arrow pointing the way of Luther, and they lead it by 8. Martha Farrell says, let's go Cats. Same thing for Brittany Orbaugh. Sherry Blue Narang checking in. Barbara Schroeder as well. Inbounds pass caught by Becker. He's stumbling, somehow keeps his balance, puts up the shot, doesn't get it to go. Rebound, Trey Jones fights for it, gets it, goes to Johnson out front. Jalen dribbled, drive, glass, shot too strong. Rebound cleared off by Gerald McCulley, and back the other way, Grisby. Grisby on the give, the go, and they will go inside instead to Jake Lombard, and now Lombard will back it out to Grisby. Grisby loses it out of bounds. Cole Moore across the way. Wow. All right, inbounds pass, caught. Tough catch there by Tyler Becker. Becker got airborne, and shouldn't have done that, but he was bailed out here on the near side by Cole Mills. Clock running, 90 seconds left for the ball game. Grisby goes inside, kicks left side Mills. He won't take that shot. Matt Jones telling him not to, and a foul going to be called on Cole Moore. That'll be 2 on Cole, and team foul number 9 called on Hobart. 1:25 remaining, 65-57.
Name of the game is free throws from here on out.
Luther and Cordell coming up next in the girls' game. 1-on-1 opportunity here for Cole Mills. Mills with 10. He's 1 of 2 from the line. Misses that one, and the rebound taken away by Minard. Glimmer of hope yet for Hobart. They trail 65-57. Hollister, right side Jones. Trey back out top to Moore. Now inside to Johnson, who took the 3. He got the pass from Luke Hollister. Jalen Johnson has cut it to a 65-60 ball game. 1:11 remaining. Timeout taken by Hobart. We take 1-2. Classic hits 97.7.
Friends, if you can dream it, Michael can build it at Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication in Hobart. Come check out all the yard art, the OU and OSU items, so doggone much more at Double Diamond. Hey, do you need cattle panels, a trailer, a cattle chute, a feeder? Michael has the equipment and the know-how when it comes to welding. Metal sales by the inch or by the foot. Michael, Misty, Marshall, Micaiah, and now little Maverick Wright. The Wright family, Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication in the old Ford store in Hobart.
Optometrist Dr. Amy Straub is very excited to be the owner of Altus Family Vision, located at 112 Valverde Street. You'll still find the same great staff and professional services because our focus is on you. We'll help you update your glasses and contact prescription, and we do exams for eye diseases like glaucoma and macular degeneration. You're more than just eyes to us. Make an appointment today by calling 580-482-0051. Dr. Amy Straub and Altus Family Vision. Our focus is on you.
All right, here's the game reset now. 1:11 remaining, 65-60. Luther on top by 5. They've got 1 timeout left, they being Hobart. 4 on the board for Luther. 9 team fouls have been called on the Bearcats. Only 6 on the Lions, and the arrow pointing their way. So Luther will inbound on the far end of the floor. Hobart trying to play defense. Inbounds pass, caught near side, Tyler Becker. Becker through a couple of defenders. He'll go inside McCauley, and he can't handle the pass. Turnover, going to give it back now to Hobart.
And now we got some Western fans cheering for the Hobart Bearcats.
My question is, why do you attack the glass there? You lead by 5, the clock is on your side.
You got to act like you're up in this situation.
Well, you are up by 5.
Exactly.
Jalen Johnson now back the other way. He'll go to Moore. Cole over the top. Johnson way outside 3 ball. It is an air ball, and it looked like it was touched by Cole Mills of Luther, but the official says no, and that's going to be Hobart. That'll be Lion basketball. 53.6 left of the ball game. Mills to inbound, does over the top. Becker with the catch. He'll come by us, go back to Mills. Mills in the front court to Becker. Tick, 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 tick. There goes the clock. 45 seconds left for the ball game, and now finally Jalen Johnson going to get called for a reach-in foul. That'll be 2 shots here. 4th foul of the night on Jalen. Team foul number 10 on Hobart. So Becker back to the free throw line, and Tyler's the guy you don't want to foul. He's perfect on the night.
Can he stay perfect is the question. High pressure situation. Is it 2 free throws now?
Yeah, double bonus. You've stayed perfect all these years, so let's see if Becker can follow. He does. Hit the first one. I'm just going off what your mother tells me.
Oh yeah, she might be a little biased, but we don't have to tell people that.
66-60, second free throw rolls in. It's a 3-possession ball game, and Becker does stay perfect from the line. They haven't started the clock, now they do. 67-60, Johnson to Trey Jones. Jones, Minert, a lot of play and catch going on right now. Kick out over the top, Moore. Cole, 3-ball, doesn't go, and unable to save the rebound, out of bounds will be the Hobart Bearcats. Boy, going a long way. Luke Hollister to try to get that one, but he couldn't get it done. So the turnover, we'll give it back now to Tyler Becker, and Becker going to get fouled right away. And that'll be the 3rd of the night on Cole. Team foul number 11, Cole on Hobart.
That's the guy you can't foul. Perfect on the night. Down by 7.
Becker 3 of 3 through the first 3 periods of play. The 4th quarter, 8 for 8. And 11 of 11 on the night. First one on the way for Becker, good. He'll get one more. 68-60, 29.7. And if you are Matt Jones, yeah, you got to tell your kids, do not foul. No urgency here, and he's right. It is a 3-possession ball game, and there's only 29.7 left in the contest. Second free throw on the way, and I'll tell you what, give credit to Tyler Becker.
And that's why free throws are so big. If he only makes half of them, then this is a whole different game.
69-60. Johnson will go the length of the floor and score. They let him do that. Hobart going to use their final timeout. 24.8 remaining. It's 69-62. Luther by a 7 count on Classic Hits 97.7.
Kirk and Todd Duff and Shelley and Jolie at Power Plus Beef Genetics just east of Hobart are a 4th-generation farm and ranch family breeding Angus and A-plus cattle. Kirk and Todd are both Hobart graduates. Both are active in the community, in church, and a whole lot of other things. They're Bearcat fans, and they encourage you to support our youth in all their activities. Attend all the games you can. Proud to be Bearcat boosters, expecting another great year. So good luck, Bearcats and Lady Bearcats, from Kirk and Todd Duff, Duff Brothers Beef Genetics.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
All right, here you go, game reset. 24.8 remaining, 7-point ball game. 10 team fouls on Hobart, just 6 on Luther. No timeouts remaining for the Bearcats. The arrow pointing the way of the Lions. Yeah, they'll have the ball. Wonder if they'll try to get it into Tyler Becker's hands.
I assume so. And that's the one thing you don't want if you are a Bearcat fan.
Let's give credit to Luther. They've been pretty proficient from the free throw line as it is. They've only missed 3 on the night. And that'll send to the free throw line Jake Lombard hasn't shot any free throws.
And the Bearcats were able to keep Becker from getting the ball, but as a result, he ended up on the ground.
27 for Jalen Johnson as he fouls out of the ball game. And on the other end, Lombard, 69-62, is clubbed by 7. Still a 3-possession ball game, so not a lot of pressure here on the youngster. First one on the way, no good. It's just the 3rd miss of the night from the foul line for Luther. Second free throw on the way here. And Lombard will knock that one down. He's got 3, and it's 70-62. Inbounds pass going to be taken away off the dribble penetration glass and 2 more for Tyler Becker.
I think that seals it.
That's the icing on the cake, yeah. 72-62. Cole Moore into the front court. He'll leave it right side. Minert for 3, and it goes for Alec. Alec Minert with the 3. And see, we'll get a foul right here on Cade Moore. That'll be his 3rd. But after that made basket, the clock was stopped. You could have stood there and held it and given the ball back to him with .4. I don't understand that. Wow. So to the free throw line, Grisby to shoot 2. Cyrus, first one good. Cyrus Grisby. Second free throw, Grisby, is good. And again, you can hear no foul is the refrain for Luther as the shot comes up short from Moore. 74-65 going to be your final score as the Lions will advance and play in the championship tomorrow night of the Tri-County Basketball Tournament. 74-65. We're back with your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal go-the-extra-mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View.
Looking for something special for your Valentine's sweetie this Valentine's Day? I know the perfect place, and they have the sweetest deals in town. It's the Flower Shop on Main in Hobart. Get your orders in early. Angie can make a wonderful gift basket for him or her. She has candies, stuffed animals, snoozy slippers, along with little girl snoozy slippers now too. There's simplified lotions, jewelry, and of course flowers of all kinds. The Flower Shop on Main in Hobart is the perfect place to find the perfect gift for your sweetie this Valentine's Day.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Son, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger. 580-482-1756.
Luther advancing to the championship with an impressive win here tonight as they got 23 in the victory from Cyrus Grigsby, 22 from Tyler Becker, and 14 for Gerald McCauley, 10 for Cole Mills. So they had 4 guys in double figures, and they were also proficient from the free throw line, 25 of 29 on the night.
Yeah, and that was the big story for the Luther Lions, because we've talked about in other games, whenever a team doesn't maybe goes 50%, then it gets them out of the ball game, and the only reason why they were up by that many obviously is because they were able to capitalize whenever they went to the free throw line.
So they win it by a final score of 74-65. On the other side of the ledger, in a losing effort, Jalen Johnson wound up with 27. 19 in the loss for Alec Minert, and then it dropped off big time. Cole Moore with 8, 5 for Jensen White, and 4 for Luke Hollister. And again, the victory goes to Luther. So one half of the girls' championship bracket is filled out. One half of the boys' championship bracket is filled out. We're going to take a timeout and come back and get ready for our second girls' game. We've got Cordell ready to take on Luther in a girls' semifinal matchup, and we'll return to Western Oklahoma State College after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Do you want a bank who's working for your best interest? Sure you do. That's why you want Bank of Cordell for your bank. That's right, 21st century banking at its best. The Bank of Cordell has been providing quality banking service since